My dear child, here in my hands I hold your heart. Do not be afraid. I know what you feel. I know the weight you carry. The silent tears you cry when no one is watching. The fears you keep hidden deep within. Nothing about you is a mystery to me. You are fully seen, completely known, and eternally loved. Rest in the truth that you are never alone. My presence surrounds you like a warm, unshakable embrace. In your weakness, I am your strength. In your silence, I hear every unspoken prayer. In your uncertainty, I'm your unwavering guide. You don't need to pretend with me. Come just as you are. Bring me your anxiety, your doubt, your brokenness. I'm not intimidated by your questions or discouraged by your struggles. I am your healer, your refuge, your constant companion. I see the battle inside of you, the longing to trust fully and the hesitation born from past wounds. Let me into those places. Give me permission to tend to the areas that ache. There's no wound too deep for my healing touch. Every moment of your life has been held within my divine plan. Even when you don't understand, even when the path feels twisted and dark, I am still with you. I am working all things for good, not just any good, but the good I have designed specifically for you. I am the author of your story and I do not make mistakes. What feels like a delay is often my protection. What seems like silence is often my preparation. Trust me, even when you can't trace me, your heart, so precious and tender, is safe in my care. I'm not careless with what I hold. I nurture, protect, and strengthen the ones I love. And you are deeply loved. Let that truth sink into every crevice of your soul. Let it silence the voice of fear and awaken the sound of faith. When your mind races with what-ifs and your chest tightens with worry, pause and breathe in my peace. I am with you in this moment. I am with you in every moment to come. Do not fear the future, for I am already there. I walk ahead of you, preparing the way, opening the right doors and closing the ones that are not meant for you. You do not need to force what I have not ordained. My timing is perfect and my love never fails. Surrender your plans to me and watch how I create beauty out of what once felt like ruins. Your surrender is not weakness. It is the key to freedom. When you release your grip, you make room for my power to move. There is nothing you have done or could ever do that will separate you from my love. I have already paid the price. My grace is greater than your guilt. My mercy is deeper than your shame. Let me wash you clean. Let me restore what's been lost. You are not too far gone. In fact, you are right where I can reach you. My arms are open and my heart is tender toward you. When the noise of the world tries to drown out my voice, retreat into stillness with me. You don't need fancy words. Just bring me your heart. Sit with me. Let me quiet your soul. I will whisper truth that sets you free. I will remind you who you are. Chosen, beloved, and called by name. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I see you. I celebrate every step you take, even the small ones. Especially the small ones. Keep walking even when it's hard. Keep believing even when the evidence seems thin. Keep hoping even when you feel weary. I am the God of miracles and I am still working in your life. Just because you can't see the outcome doesn't mean I'm not active. I move behind the scenes, aligning everything with purpose. And in the waiting, I'm shaping you. In the stillness, I'm growing your faith. Come back to me as often as you need. My presence is not earned. It's a gift. You don't have to fix yourself to be worthy of my love. You already are right here, right now. Let your heart rest in that truth. Let your soul find refuge in my promises. I am not in a hurry, and you don't have to be either. Let me carry you. Let me lead you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Today, choose to trust. Choose to let go of fear. Choose to believe that I am good, that I am for you, and that I am holding your heart with tender care. You are mine now and forever. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can take you out of my hands. Listen to me. Give me just a moment of your time and value my words. Write your prayer request in the comments and trust that every tear you have shed will be transformed into joy and victory. You are weary from so much confusion and so many problems. But believe me, your freedom is on its way. I am healing your emotions and your illnesses. I carry all your pain. I take away your anxiety. I help your mind find calm, and I give you patience so you can believe in all my promises and through them learn to wait. I am delivering you from many troubles. But just as it takes weeks and months to receive a harvest, so too I cannot hand you this great victory overnight. You will see how people treat you differently, misunderstandings clearing, and the minds of those who thought you offended them will begin to change. I am renewing your life and resurrecting the joy you once had. I love you. This is the truth. But I assure you, your life and your future will change. From this very day, you will begin to notice the weight being lifted from your shoulders. That heavy burden easing away. I have seen your struggle. I have watched you carry far more than you were ever meant to bear. And now I am stepping in. Not because you have earned it, but because I love you. Because you are mine. I am reaching into the depths of your pain and drawing you out into light and peace. I will not leave you as you are. I am the one who makes all things new. You may not see it yet, but even now something is shifting. My spirit is moving in the areas you have prayed over for so long. Do not grow weary in your waiting. I am never late. I am never absent. I've heard every prayer, caught every tear, and responded with a divine plan that is unfolding perfectly, even if it is hidden from your view for now. Keep your heart open, child. Let me surprise you with my goodness. Each time you breathe deeply and hand over your anxiety, you make space for my peace to flood in. You don't have to do this alone. I never asked you to fix everything, to have all the answers, or to walk this path by your own strength. I asked you to trust me, to believe that I am good, even when circumstances try to convince you otherwise. Let me carry the things that are too heavy. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. You were never created to walk in constant exhaustion. Come into my rest. You've been trying so hard to hold it all together, and I see that. But I'm inviting you into a new rhythm. One of grace, not striving. One of trust, not fear. As you release control, you will begin to notice a freedom unlike anything you've known. I am in the small moments, the quiet whispers, the unexpected kindness, and the gentle strength that meets you when you feel like giving up. I am with you always. When your thoughts become loud and chaotic, I am the stillness that calms your mind. When your heart aches from disappointment, I am the comfort that soothes your soul. When the road ahead looks uncertain, I am the light that guides each step. I will not let you fall. I am your anchor when the storms rage. Your refuge when the world feels unsafe. Your hope when despair tries to close in. Hold on to me. I know the dreams you've tucked away because life felt too heavy. I see the spark inside you that you thought was lost. But I placed it there. And I will breathe life into it again. I will resurrect your joy, your passion, your sense of purpose. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not your pain, not your past, not your silent seasons. I use all of it to build something beautiful, a testimony of redemption and grace. You may wonder how things will ever change. But I am the God who parts seas, moves mountains, and speaks life into dry bones. I am not limited by time, circumstance, or human logic. When I declare a new beginning, nothing can stop it. So don't look back. Don't hold on to what I'm asking you to release. I have something greater in store. And the very things the enemy meant to destroy you will become the ground on which your greatest victories are built. Today is not just another day. It is the beginning of a divine turning point. Let your heart be expectant. Open your eyes to the signs of my presence. They are all around you. In the sunrise, the wind, the kindness of others, the quiet strength that carries you through the day. Listen for my voice. It's not always loud, but it's always near. I speak peace when your soul is weary. I speak love when you feel unworthy. I speak life when all you see is loss. Walk with me into this new season. Leave behind the old narratives of failure, fear, and shame. You're not defined by what has happened to you. You're defined by who I say you are. Beloved, chosen, free. Let my word be louder than the lies. Let my promises become the foundation beneath your feet. Speak them out loud. Declare them when doubt creeps in. Stand in faith even when you feel nothing. Faith is not a feeling. It is a choice to trust. I'm writing a story for you that is far from over. And the next chapters will be filled with healing, restoration, and joy. Stay close to me. Let me teach you how to live lightly and freely. Let me transform your fears into courage, your sorrow into laughter, your waiting into wonder. I'm not just the God of yesterday. I'm the God of today and forever. What I start, I finish. And I have only just begun in you. So breathe deeply. Stand tall. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are walking into breakthrough. And I will be with you every step of the way. And I will bring you out of this situation. I will not only change your life, I will also transform your finances, your health, your family circumstances. I am the God of restoration, and nothing is beyond my reach. Nothing is too broken, too far gone, or too damaged that I cannot make it whole again. I see the areas of your life that feel hopeless. And I want you to know that I specialize in the impossible. I am not limited by what you see or understand. My power is far greater than the trials you face. You have prayed. You have cried. You have waited. And I have heard you. Every plea whispered in the night. Every sigh of exhaustion. Every tear that fell unnoticed. I have collected them all. They are precious to me. I have not turned my face away from you. In fact, I have drawn even closer. Your pain moves my heart, and I am already working in ways you cannot yet see. Trust in the process I am unfolding. It is not delayed. It is perfectly timed. I will breathe life into your finances. I know the stress that weighs on you when you feel there is not enough. I am your provider. I will supply your every need according to my riches, not according to the world's limitations. I will open doors you didn't know existed. I will bring unexpected provision, favor, and opportunities. Do not be afraid of lack. I am your abundance. You are not alone in this. Lean into me, and I will guide you to wisdom, discipline, and divine provision. I will touch your body and bring healing. I know the aches, the diagnosis, the sleepless nights, the fatigue that lingers. I have compassion for you in your suffering. But I am not just compassionate. I am also powerful. I am the great physician. I can restore what was lost, repair what was damaged, and renew what feels beyond hope. Speak my promises over your body. Declare my healing. Stand in faith even as you wait. Healing is not only possible, it is part of my plan for you. I will restore your family. I see the broken relationships, the words that wounded, the silence that grew too loud. I see the distance, the division, the longing for unity. And I say to you, I'm a God of reconciliation. I will bring peace where there has been conflict. I will soften hearts that have grown hard. I will rebuild trust and plant new seeds of love and understanding. Do not give up on your family. I'm not finished. I will turn hearts of stone into hearts of flesh. I will write a new story of love and restoration. You may feel like too much has been lost, time, resources, opportunities, people. But I want you to know I am the Redeemer of lost time. I can accelerate growth. I can multiply what remains. I can bring back joy where sorrow reigned for too long. Nothing is wasted when placed in my hands. Every season, even the painful ones, has purpose. And I use it all for your good. Now is the time to trust me fully. Lay down your fear. Release your grip on the things that you cannot control. You are safe with me. I am not only leading you out of bondage. I am bringing you into promise. You are not just being rescued. You are being elevated. I am not simply removing burdens. I am replacing them with blessings. I am bringing you into a season where things begin to shift. Not just inwardly but outwardly. Visible change is coming. It may not happen all at once, but each step matters. Every small breakthrough is part of a greater miracle. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. Celebrate the signs of progress. I am doing more than you asked, more than you imagined, more than you dared to hope. My plans are overflowing with goodness. I will show you how to manage what I give you. Wisdom will rise in you like never before. Discernment will become your daily companion, and joy, pure joy, will return to your home, your heart, and your voice. You will not just survive, you will thrive. You will overflow. And through you, others will be blessed. Your life will become a living testimony of what I can do with a surrendered heart. Keep your eyes on me. Don't be distracted by the noise around you. Don't let fear steal your peace. I've not called you to walk by sight, but by faith. I will give you strength when you feel weak. I will give you courage when you feel afraid. I will give you clarity when confusion tries to take hold. You are not walking alone. I go before you. I walk beside you and I follow behind you. My presence is your protection. Speak my name. Declare my promises. Lean into my word. When your thoughts begin to spiral, anchor yourself in my truth. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself of my faithfulness. Look back and see how far I've brought you. And know this, I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. I am the one who finishes what I start. So be at peace, beloved. Transformation is coming not just to your soul but to every area of your life. Finances, health, family, future, all are in my hands. I will bring beauty from ashes. I will turn mourning into dancing. I will give you reason to sing again. I am not done. I am just getting started. And your best days are still ahead. I will open your eyes so you can see the many blessings you already have. I have placed you where you can seek new opportunities. And if you seek them with faith, you will find them. I want to lift you up and prosper you so that you will have compassion on my who suffer from hunger, persecution, danger, and affliction. So you can bring blessings to those who live in distant lands where it is forbidden to hear or speak my word. While you listen to me and fill yourself with faith, there are people going through afflictions you cannot understand. This is why I am strengthening you. So you may learn to understand the suffering of others, to have mercy and compassion on those who believe they have failed me and feel defeated. But I have always known that no one in this world is perfect. For all have sinned and gone astray from me. I have come to save, to lift up, to forgive sins, to embrace with power and mercy all who come to me with repentance. My arms are wide open, not just to welcome you in, but to hold you securely when you feel like falling apart. You do not have to carry the weight of your guilt any longer. Lay it down at my feet. I have already paid the price. My blood covers every mistake, every regret, every failure. There is nothing you have done that disqualifies you from my love. Come as you are, and you will find rest for your soul. So many try to hide their brokenness, believing that they must fix themselves before coming to me. But I say to you, come broken, come weary, come ashamed, come confused. Bring it all to me. I am not afraid of your sin. I conquered it. I am not surprised by your weakness. I am your strength. I do not reject the humble and contrite heart. In fact, that is where my power flows most freely. I delight in healing the shattered, restoring the lost, and breathing new life into what was dead. When you come to me with a sincere heart, I do not condemn you. I lift you. I cleanse you. I speak life over you. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are who I say you are. Redeemed, beloved, chosen. I see your heart, your intentions, your battles. I understand you better than anyone else ever could. And still I choose you. Still I love you with a love that cannot be earned or diminished. Let my mercy wash over you. Let my truth speak louder than the lies. Let my presence become your safe place. You don't have to perform for me. You don't need to prove your worth. You already have it. My love is not a reward. It is a gift freely given, endlessly available. I came not to judge, but to save, not to shame, but to restore, not to push away, but to pull you close. In your repentance, there is healing. When you turn your heart toward me, you are met with grace, not punishment. I know the sorrow you carry, the remorse you feel. I honor that and I respond with compassion, not harshness. I will not break a bruised reed or snuff out a smoldering wick. Instead, I will nurture what remains until it grows strong and bright again. I am not done with you. I am just beginning. Do not be afraid to confess your struggles. Do not be ashamed to speak your truth in my presence. I already know, and yet I wait for you to come willingly. Your honesty opens the door to transformation. Your humility unlocks the flow of my spirit in your life. You don't have to carry secrets or shame. I invite you into freedom. And where my spirit is, there is freedom indeed. I came not only to save you from eternal separation, but to walk with you through this life, to heal your wounds, to lift your burdens, to be your strength and peace. I am not distant or disconnected. I am near, closer than your breath. I want to be your refuge when storms rise, your joy when tears fall, your hope when all seems lost. Every day is an invitation to draw closer. Every moment is a chance to be transformed by my presence. My child, hear me clearly. I delight in showing mercy. I rejoice over every heart that returns to me. When you confess, heaven rejoices. When you turn toward me, I run to meet you. I will not remind you of your sins. I will erase them. I will not bind you in guilt. I will clothe you in righteousness. You are not a slave to shame. You are a child of grace. Do not fear judgment when you are covered in my grace. Do not live beneath the weight of condemnation when I have already lifted it from your shoulders. Walk in freedom. Speak with boldness. Live with joy. The chains that once held you are broken. The prison doors have been opened. You are free, truly, eternally. And now I call you to walk in this new life. Let go of the things that once entangled you. Fix your eyes on me. When you fall, rise again. Not in your strength, but in mine. When doubts arise, bring them to me. When shame whispers, silence it with my truth. You belong to me. I have marked you with my love. I have sealed you with my spirit. You are mine forever. Let others see in you the light of redemption. Let your life be a testimony of what I can do with a willing heart. Share your story, not from a place of shame, but from a place of freedom. I use broken vessels to carry my glory. I use wounded hearts to heal others. I use the weak to display my strength. The journey ahead is filled with grace, not perfection. You don't have to have it all together. Just keep coming to me. Keep leaning into my love. Keep trusting in my mercy. I will guide you, uphold you, and lead you into every good thing I have planned for you. This is the power of my embrace. It heals. It restores. It changes everything. So come, child. Come into the arms that will never let you go. Your sins are forgiven. Your heart is welcomed. Your life is being made new. Yet I offer them the power of my blood, poured out to reconcile, to save, to heal. For I did not come to judge or punish anyone. I do not seek the destruction of those I love. Go and tell everyone you meet along your path that I am waiting for them. But you focus on this mission. This is why I am delivering you from your enemies. I have pulled you out of the pit of affliction. I have turned your mourning into joy. I have healed the wounds that tormented you with pain. Listen to my voice. Feel each of my words. Receive this grace that caresses your soul. You are not forgotten, not abandoned, not left to suffer alone. I have seen every tear you've cried in silence, and I've collected them with care. I've held your heart gently while it broke, and I never left your side. Even in your darkest hour, I was there whispering comfort, surrounding you with my presence, waiting patiently for the moment. You would look up and realize I never stopped loving you. Your sorrow has not been in vain. I have used it to draw you closer to me, to soften your heart, and open your spirit to the deeper work I am doing within you. Do not despise the season of tears, for it is often in weeping that your soul becomes fertile ground for joy. What once weighed you down will now lift you up. What once caused you pain will become a source of strength. The healing I give is not superficial. It reaches into the deepest layers of who you are. My love goes to the core. Feel the freedom that comes when you no longer carry the burden of your own healing. I am the one who restores. I am the one who redeems. You don't have to have the answers. You don't have to fix what has been broken. That is my work, and I do it perfectly. I bring beauty from ashes, laughter from grief, songs from silence. You are not the same as you once were, and that is my doing. Rejoice, for the healing has begun. Breathe deeply now. Let go of the pain that has lingered too long. Let it fall away like old garments. You are clothed in new strength, a new peace, a new joy that cannot be taken from you. This joy is not dependent on circumstances. It flows from my spirit within you. You can rejoice even in the midst of trials because you are anchored in me. You are grounded in hope, and hope does not disappoint. Let my voice guide you now. I speak not in the roar of thunder but in the stillness that follows. Be still and listen. I am here. I am speaking life into your soul. I am breathing peace into your mind. I am pouring light into every shadow that remains. You're not alone in this moment. I am with you, fully present, completely aware of your needs, deeply moved by your prayers. Let my grace carry you. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to understand it. Just receive it. Let it flow into every area of your life like healing water over dry ground. Let it mend what has been torn, soothe what has been raw, and awaken what has been dormant. My grace is enough. It always has been and it always will be. Joy is rising within you now, quietly, gently, like the first light of dawn. Let it rise. Let it fill you. Don't hold back. Don't question whether you deserve it. Is no. This joy is my gift to you. It is a sign that your mourning has ended. It is evidence that I have heard you, that I have acted on your behalf, that I am making all things new. You have walked through the fire, but it did not consume you. You have passed through the waters, but they did not sweep over you. You are stronger now. You are wiser. You are more compassionate, more anchored in faith. These are the gifts that pain has yielded. I do not waste suffering. I transform it. I use it to shape you into the person I created you to be. Hold my hand and let me show you the path ahead. It is a path of joy, not despair, of purpose, not confusion, of healing, not hurt. I will lead you step by step. You don't have to know what's coming. You only need to trust that I am good and that I am with you. Let every step be a declaration. I am healed. I am whole. I am walking in joy. When you feel the temptation to go back to the pain, to replay the memories, to reopen old wounds, come back to me. Let me be your refuge. Let me be your reminder that you are not who you used to be. Let my truth speak louder than your memories. You are new. You are free. You are filled with light. Let this joy overflow. Let it touch others. Let your healing become a river that flows into the lives of those around you. There is someone who needs to hear your story, who needs to see that joy is possible after mourning, that healing is possible after heartbreak. You are a living testimony of my faithfulness. So rejoice, beloved. Dance again, laugh again. Dream again. I am the one who brought you out, and I will continue to lead you into greater things. The past is behind you. The pain has lost its power. The future is filled with light, and you are walking in the freedom of my joy. Let it shine through you, not just as a feeling, but as a truth that defines who you are in me. Today, choose to live fully. Choose to smile again. Choose to believe that my promises are true. Let my joy be your strength. Let it echo through every word, every breath, every step you take. This is not the end. This is a beautiful new beginning. I have turned your mourning into joy, and that joy will remain because I remain. Please recognize that I have not repaid you according to your sins. Rather, I have embraced you with mercy. I have forgotten your wrongdoings. I have cast them into the depths of the sea. Today, I want you to accept my forgiveness once and for all and never your past again. Do not walk burdened by what others think of you. None of them gave you life. They do not feed you or sustain you. So do not give them the power to manipulate your emotions and make your life what they want. No one in this world loves you like I do. No one else came to offer you mercy and forgiveness. Remember when you felt broken, no one came to give you a hand. So from now on, give me your attention and receive these words I'm giving you with enthusiasm. Keep them, treasure them, for they are not simply words. They are life, hope, and healing. When you slow down and listen with your heart, you will sense the rhythm of my voice speaking to the deepest parts of you. I am not far away. I am here whispering my truth into your soul, guiding you gently through every storm, every season, every silence. You are never alone. My voice still speaks. And these words I speak to you now carry the power to shift your perspective, strengthen your heart, and fill you with peace. I know how distracted your mind can become. I see the thoughts that pull you in 100 directions, the worries that whisper lies, and the noise that drowns out my still small voice. But now, in this moment, I ask you to lean in. Quiet your thoughts. Place your attention on me. My words are your anchor when the world feels unsteady. My words are your compass when you feel lost. My words are your strength when you feel weak. They are not burdensome. They are a gift meant to sustain you, restore you, and revive your weary soul. You were not created to live in confusion, fear, or chaos. I have called you to peace. I have called you to live anchored in my promises. And to do that, you must treasure what I say. My words are not fleeting suggestions. They are eternal truths. They are seeds that when planted deep in your spirit will grow into unshakable faith and unwavering courage. They will protect you in the day of trouble. They will guide you in the night of uncertainty. Let them dwell in you richly. There is a purpose in every word I speak. I do not waste my breath. When I tell you that you are loved, it is not a general statement. It is a specific personal truth spoken directly to your heart. When I say I am with you, I mean it fully in your joy and your sorrow, in your success and your failure. Treasure these words because they are your inheritance. They remind you of who you are and to whom you belong. You may not understand everything I speak right away. Sometimes my words are seeds planted in silence, growing in the unseen places. But I promise you, they will never return void. They will bear fruit. Keep them close. Write them down. Speak them over your life. Meditate on them when your heart is anxious. Let them be the first thing you turn to in the morning and the last thing you reflect on at night. My voice will never lead you into harm, only into healing, wholeness, and truth. When you treasure my words, you will learn to recognize me more clearly. In a world full of noise, my voice becomes your sanctuary. In a world of lies, my truth becomes your foundation. And in a world of shifting circumstances, my promises become your peace. You do not need to fear what's ahead when you are grounded in what I have already spoken. I am faithful to fulfill every word I have declared over your life. Let your enthusiasm for my words be renewed. Don't let them become routine or familiar. They are sacred, alive, and active. They carry weight. They carry healing. They carry authority. The same voice that calmed the storm, healed the sick, and raised the dead is speaking to you now. Hear me. Receive me. Let me fill you with fresh revelation and renewed vision. I long to speak to you daily, not just in moments of desperation, but in the ordinary rhythms of your life. Treasure my words when life is beautiful and treasure them when life is painful. Store them in your heart like precious jewels. When trials come, and they will, my words will be your shelter. When doubts rise, and they will, my words will be your truth. When others fail you, and they might, my words will still stand firm. I am not like man that I should lie. Every promise I have spoken is yes and amen. You may not always feel strong, but my word in you makes you strong. You may not always feel courageous, but my word gives you boldness. You may not always know what to do, but my word gives wisdom. My words are more than instruction. They are presence. They are me dwelling with you, walking beside you, illuminating the path you walk. Never take them lightly. They are your lifeline in every circumstance. Child, your life will change when you begin to treasure my voice more than the voices of the world. Your thoughts will shift. Your peace will deepen. Your joy will rise. You will begin to see through my eyes, hear with my heart, and walk with confidence, knowing you are guided by truth and love. There is no greater gift I can give you than my voice, my word alive in you. So give me your attention. Receive what I speak, not as a suggestion, but as a treasure. Let my words take root in you and grow into beauty, strength, and unshakable peace. Carry them with you into every conversation, every decision, every battle. They are your sword, your shield, your song in the night. Let today be a day of renewed listening. Open your heart. Hold my words close. Let them transform you from the inside out. I'm speaking not just for today, but for your future. I'm declaring life, victory, healing, and purpose over you. Treasure it. Believe it. Live it. My words are yours to keep. And I will never stop speaking. Recall them whenever the sea stirs and you're struck by waves. I am the captain of your boat. And no matter what you see around you, you will not sink. And if you should fall into deep waters, I will lift you out with great love, with the purpose that you too may believe in the value I have placed within you. You are not an accident. I have known you since before you were born. I loved you. I gave you your name. No one can snatch you from this holy hand that lovingly holds you. You are safe here, not because of your strength or your faithfulness, but because of mine. I hold you not with conditions, but with an everlasting love that does not waver when you falter. My grip on your life is firm, unbreakable, and tender. Even when you feel weak or unsure, I remain constant. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. Nothing and no one has the power to remove you from my presence. You may feel tossed by the winds of life, by circumstances that shift, relationships that disappoint, or fears that rise in the quiet hours of the night. But I am your anchor. My hand is upon you, steadying you, guiding you, and reminding you that you are never alone. I see the whole of your life, not just the part you're walking through today. And in every season, my hand is there. It comforts, defends, uplifts, and protects. Rest, child. You don't have to strive to stay in my grasp. You don't have to fear slipping away. I'm holding you tighter than your doubts, stronger than your fears, and more faithfully than anything or anyone in this world ever could. My love is not fragile. It is not dependent on your performance. I chose you before you chose me. I knew you before you knew yourself. And nothing will ever change that. When the enemy whispers lies, when he tries to convince you that you are unworthy, that you are forgotten, or that you are failing, come back to the truth. You are held. You are mine. You are secure. No one can snatch you from my hand, because no one can overpower me. I defeated death, broke every chain, and silenced every accusation. The battle is already won and your place in my heart is sealed by grace. Let this assurance become your peace. Let it quiet your mind when questions swirl. Let it settle your heart when fear knocks at your door. You are not drifting through life at the mercy of chance. You are guided by purpose. You are protected by promise. You are wrapped in divine love that will never let you go. Even when you wander, I will lead you home. Even when you stumble, I will lift you up. You don't have to pretend with me. Bring your doubts. Bring your confusion. Bring your fears. I will meet you there. I will not reject you or shame you. I am patient with your growth. I rejoice over every step forward you take, even the smallest ones. I delight in your desire to draw closer. And in the moments you feel furthest away, I am still near, still holding, still loving. My child, you are not at risk of being lost to me. I know your name. I know your story. I know every detail of your life. The dreams you dare to hold, the wounds you try to hide, the prayers you whisper when no one is watching. I hold all of it in my hand. And in my hand, nothing is wasted. Nothing is overlooked. Nothing is beyond redemption. The same hand that formed the stars, parted the seas, and calmed the storm now rests upon your life. That is how secure you are. That is how loved you are. Let that reality shape the way you live. Walk with confidence, not because life is easy, but because I am faithful. Speak with boldness, not because you have all the answers, but because I have all the authority. Rest in peace, not because all is perfect, but because I am with you. You may face trials. You may experience loss, disappointment, and days of difficulty. But in all of it, my hand remains on you. I will use even your hardest seasons for your good and my glory. I will turn what the enemy meant for harm into something that builds your faith and strengthens your character. Nothing can separate you from my love, not hardship, not failure, not even your doubts. So come to me often. Let me remind you of this truth again and again. You are held. You are protected. You are mine forever. When you wake in the morning, when you lie down at night, rest in it. Let this be the foundation of your hope and the song of your soul. Let it be your answer when fear speaks and your anchor when storms come. I will never let you go. No matter what happens, my hand will hold you. And in my hand there is healing, strength, and the power to endure. You will overcome not because of your perfection, but because of my presence. You will find peace, not because life is without chaos, but because I am the calm in every storm. My love is not seasonal or circumstantial. It is eternal. My hand is not weak or tired. It is mighty to save, strong to hold, and tender to heal. And it holds you now. Right now, this very moment. Breathe it in. Let it sink deep. Nothing, no one can snatch you away. Live today with this unshakable assurance. You are safe in my holy hand. And that is where you will remain now and forever. I have come to give you life. Life abundant with happiness and joy to provide for all you need to multiply your blessings to prosper you in the midst of global turmoil so you can share this message with all who need my unconditional love in their lives. Listen to me once again. Come back tomorrow. I am waiting here to bless you and embrace you with this pure love and sincere affection. Tell me that you love me too. The time of your victories has come. Give me your hand. You have a right to happiness and I want to bless you. I will surround you with courage and dignity. I will lift you up and bless you in the presence of those who once humiliated you. I will open the doors and windows of heaven so that you are greatly prospered. Receive this word that refreshes your soul. My Holy Spirit breathes life into your heart. My power destroys your burdens forever. When difficulties attack you and you feel tired, come seek refuge under my arms. There is no one else in this world who will give you a pure selfless love. I do not want your material possessions. No one impresses me with large offerings they can bring. I do not make bargains with those who think money can convince me. I protect and watch over you simply because I love you and I will always care for you. I will watch over everything that might happen to you. It is my will that you also learn to help others. That you grow strong so you can protect the vulnerable. That you become wise and prosperous so you can feed the hungry. That you take the step of faith to a spiritual level where miracles happen. I want you to lay hands on the sick so they will be healed. This is my will, that you are free from financial problems and have a dignified way to earn your bread. Do not get into debt. You do not need more worries. Do not enslave yourself to your creditors. If you see someone in need, extend your hand with confidence. Speak my word. Break the chains that bind people. Pray and ask me for their freedom. You know well that when you help the needy, I multiply all you have given them in sincerity. Help all you can. Do not hesitate. Perhaps you will encounter angels along your path asking for clothes and food to test your heart, to see your genuine attitude and to multiply your blessing even more. You are beginning a new life in a supernatural world. You must get used to seeing miracles, to using the authority I'm giving you to wage war against the enemy. This is not a distant promise. It is a present reality. I have clothed you with power from on high. I filled you with my Spirit, and through him, you have access to everything you need to live a victorious life. Do not walk through your days unaware of what has been entrusted to you. I have not called you to live in defeat, but to stand boldly, to believe radically, and to move forward in confidence. There is a spiritual battle around you, but you are not without weapons. I have equipped you with truth, with righteousness, with peace, with faith, with salvation, and with the sword of my word. These are not mere metaphors. They are your divine armor. Wear them daily. Speak them boldly. Let them protect your mind, guard your heart, and guide your steps. The enemy flees when you resist him with the authority I've placed in you. I want you to expect miracles not as rare surprises but as daily signs of my presence. Miracles are not reserved for a select few. They are the inheritance of all who believe. Open your eyes. Watch for them in the ordinary and the extraordinary. I am always at work. I am always moving. I am always pouring out grace and power. You are walking in the supernatural even when your surroundings feel natural. Be alert. Be ready. Be willing to believe beyond what you can see. The enemy would love to keep you distracted, discouraged, or doubting. But I have given you everything you need to rise above his schemes. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. You carry my authority. You speak with my power. You walk in my victory. Don't shrink back. Don't let fear or shame silence you. Stand up and declare what is true. Speak life. Speak healing. Speak breakthrough. The words I've placed in your mouth have power. Use them. You must train yourself to think like a victor, not a victim. You must speak as one who knows they are seated with me in heavenly places. Begin each day with a declaration of truth. Claim my promises. Reject the lies. Cast down every thought that doesn't align with what I say about you. The battlefield often begins in your mind. But you are not fighting alone. I am with you and my Spirit is within you. This authority is not given so you can boast in your strength, but so you can carry my light into dark places. Miracles are not for spectacle. They are for transformation. They are for the lost to see my love. They are for the hurting to feel my healing. They are for you so your faith may grow and overflow into the lives of others. Do not hide what I've given you. Do not bury the gifts. Use them. Multiply them. Let me move through you. Step out of the boat. Walk on the water of faith. Speak to the storm. Lay hands on the sick. Pray with boldness. Forgive quickly. Love fiercely. Live as one who knows that nothing is impossible for me. You are not too small. You are not too late. You are right where I want to work wonders. In your family, your workplace, your church, your community. Expect it. Prepare for it. Celebrate it. The days ahead are not meant to be feared. They are meant to be filled with faith. I am raising up a generation who will not bow to fear, who will not back down in battle, who will not trade truth for comfort. You are part of that generation. Rise up. Take your place. Use the authority I've placed in your hands. You are my ambassador, my vessel, my chosen instrument. Walk in alignment with my word, and you will see chains break, hearts heal, and lives transformed. When the enemy whispers that you are unqualified, remind him of who qualified you. I did. When he reminds you of your past, point him to my cross. When he tries to discourage you, draw near to me and be filled anew. The power you carry doesn't come from effort. It comes from intimacy with me. Stay close to my heart. Let my voice be louder than every other. In my presence, your authority is refined, your purpose becomes clear, and your courage is restored. Miracles begin in the quiet places, in prayer, in worship, in surrender. They are birthed in hearts that believe and hands that are willing. Do not wait for perfect conditions. I move in the unexpected. I work in the unseen. I delight in using the least likely to accomplish the impossible. Simply say yes to me. Step forward. Take risks in faith. I will meet you there. Your life is meant to display my glory. Every time you forgive. Every time you love radically. Every time you speak truth with boldness, a miracle is unfolding. Every time you resist the enemy, stand on my word and choose joy in the middle of pain. You are waging war and you are winning. Heaven is backing you. Angels are surrounding you. My spirit is empowering you. You are never outnumbered, never without help, never without hope. So rise up, my child. Walk in the fullness of who I've made you to be. You're not weak. You're not forgotten. You are a carrier of my presence and heir to my kingdom, a vessel for my power. Get used to seeing miracles. They are not the exception. They are the evidence of my love. Wage war not with fear, but with faith. Speak my word with authority. And remember, I am with you always. Victory is not just a promise. It is your inheritance. And it is time to walk in it. Pray every day. Come into my presence. Ask for wisdom. Open your Bible. Study the book of Proverbs, the Psalms. Memorize what you read. Speak them aloud while I write them on your heart. I want you to nourish yourself with my word each day and learn something new. Be amazed at the life of faith lived by my servants. Watch for the signs of the last days, but remember, do not argue with anyone about my promises. Do not quarrel with others about who knows more. Show me your faith by the trust you place in me. Dare to reach out to the needy with genuine love and compassion. So, please come and listen to me daily. And remember, I have already forgiven your sins and set you free. Do not deceive yourself. You are no longer under any curse. You are not bound by any addiction. I offer you freedom, holy wisdom, and supernatural intelligence. I know that sometimes you feel alone and overwhelmed. But I want you to know that I'm with you every step of the way. The things that hurt you yesterday will not hurt you today. I'm giving you a new life. There is no place for fear because in my presence there is freedom, peace, tranquility, and blessing. Allow me to transform your life and make it new. May your loyalty and faith grow each day. Trust in my love. Give me your heart. Let your eyes focus on my ways. Listen for my voice within you, whispering sweet words of love. I do not want to lose communication with you. On those days when you do not feel like praying or talking to me, I will still seek you. I will come to knock at the door of your heart. I will extend my hand. I bring peace to your soul. I surround your home with holy calm. My angels remain alert in every corner of your house. Accept this. You no longer live under the slavery of fear. The good and uplifting things you set out to do in my holy name, you will achieve. I am not speaking of empty self-improvement or corrupt material success. It's written that you will also do greater miracles because I give you my approval from my heavenly throne. Do not be afraid of victory. Do not be ashamed to be a conqueror. The time of your victories has come. You deserve them. You have fought so hard and have shown me your faith. It is time to enter my presence and receive the blessings I will soon place in your hands. Tell me boldly that you truly believe in me. Do not become frustrated when things do not turn out as you hoped. Pause. Give me a moment, just a few minutes. And if you feel so discouraged that you have no words to say to me, then simply be silent. I can still hear you. Give me a few moments alone. Close the door to your room. These words I speak to you. I am your shepherd, your friend. I am here to comfort you in this conflict. Many things have become complicated for you. The blows life deals also destroy your spirit. But I say to you with great love, I love you. Listen well and feel that warmth flowing through your whole being. It is a river of holy emotion that sweeps away thoughts of defeat. You may feel your confidence slipping. You may think there's no hope for you, but in a few minutes you will know and feel that this is not true. Close your eyes. Be still. Give me the chance to touch your spirit and calm your soul. I command the storms to cease. Wait until the waters settle. Your boat will not sink. Follow these instructions with your head resting on this shoulder that longs for you. Close your eyes and rest. I am not angry with you when you lose patience. I understand you and I look at you with mercy. When you believe you have failed and feel bad, I do not come to accuse you of anything. Look, I gave my life on a cross for you, and I did not reject you when I found you far from me, full of mistakes and faults. With even greater reason, I will remain here by your side, waiting for your heart to find peace and for that moment to arrive. The moment I myself have long awaited. Now, take every thought that pulls you back into confusion and let it go. Don't be anxious about what you don't have. Stop dwelling on the problems that may come. Let me fill every empty space that still remains in your heart. I see the places where pain has settled, where disappointment has taken root, and where unanswered questions have echoed for too long. I see the hidden corners you try to ignore. The ones you keep guarded from everyone else, but I know them intimately. I know every part of you, and still I love you deeply, completely, unconditionally. You do not have to pretend with me. I'm not afraid of your emptiness. I am the one who fills it. There is no void too wide, no scar too deep, no silence too loud that my presence cannot reach. I am the God who restores, who renews, who revives. Bring me every broken piece. Bring me the areas of your heart that still feel hollow. Don't try to fix them first. Just bring them. I am not looking for perfection. I am longing for surrender. In your surrender, I pour out my fullness. In your honesty, I release healing. In your stillness, I whisper life. Let me into the spaces you've shut down because of fear. Let me touch the places that ache with loneliness. I want to fill your heart with more than just comfort. I want to fill it with joy, with peace, with hope that cannot be shaken. You were never meant to carry the weight of emptiness. You were made to overflow with my spirit. My love is not a shallow answer. It is a deep, lasting presence that seeps into every dry and weary place within you. I know how hard it can be to let go, to release the grief, the bitterness, the guilt that has kept you chained. But I have not called you to live in sorrow. I have called you to live in abundance. Let me trade your mourning for dancing. Let me place a new song in your soul. The emptiness you feel is not a punishment. It is an invitation. It is a sacred space waiting for me to enter and do what only I can do. When you allow me into the hollow places, you will begin to see beauty rise from ashes. You will discover strength where there once was only weakness. You will experience the tenderness of my hand as I reshape what life has broken. I am not in a hurry. I will walk with you through every layer of healing. You are not too much for me. Your pain is not too big. Your story is not too complicated. I specialize in restoration. You've searched in so many places for fulfillment, people, accomplishments, distractions, even escape. But none of those things can fill you the way I can. Only my love was designed to satisfy the deep thirst within you. Every desire, every longing, every ache points back to me. I am the answer you've been searching for. I am not far off. I am right here, waiting to be invited into the quiet places of your soul. Let me fill your heart with peace that surpasses understanding. Let me calm the restless thoughts, the racing fears, the doubts that weigh heavy. My peace is not circumstantial. It is supernatural. It is the anchor that holds you steady in every storm. Rest in me. Lay down the striving. Stop trying to earn what I've already freely given. You are loved. You are seen. You are safe. I want to overflow your life so that what I pour into you spills out onto others. As I fill your emptiness, I will use you to fill others. You will become a vessel of my grace, a living testimony of my faithfulness. But first, let me fill you. Let me heal you. Let me restore what was lost, rebuild what was torn down, and renew what has grown weary. You don't have to be afraid of what you'll feel when you open your heart again. I am gentle. I am kind. I will not wound you. I will not abandon you. I will hold you until the pain fades and the light returns. You will not be empty forever. I've come to bring life, full, abundant, everlasting life. This is my promise to you. Come to me as you are. Not once you feel strong enough. Not once you have it all figured out. Right now. With your tears, with your confusion, with your silence, I welcome it all. My hands are not only strong enough to hold your heart, they are skilled enough to mend it. My voice is not only powerful enough to create galaxies. It's gentle enough to speak hope into your darkness. Let me fill the space where dreams have died. Let me resurrect the faith that once burned bright. Let me remind you of who you are. My beloved, my child, my chosen. You were created for connection with me. You were made to dwell in my presence, to walk in my light, to be filled continually with my spirit. Do not settle for a life of empty spaces when I am offering you the fullness of heaven. This is the moment to open your heart. Let me in. I will not disappoint you. I will not leave you halfway healed. I will finish the good work I've started in you. And as I fill you, I will transform you. Not just on the outside, but from within. Joy will return. Peace will flood. Hope will rise. Your story is not over. This season of emptiness is not the end. It is the doorway to something new, something beautiful, something eternal. Let me fill every empty space and watch what I will do. I am here. I am willing and I am more than enough. These words you hear are filling you with joy, an inexplicable and indestructible feeling. The promises you are hearing are covering you with serenity. From head to toe, I pour over you this holy oil that brings a new glow and beauty to your character. You're receiving encouragement to rise and keep moving forward. Tell me the truth. I want to hear you speak to me with your own lips, to share what's on your mind. Who are you believing in? I am not a small, powerless God. I am not as many people imagine me. Not distant, tucked away in some remote corner of the universe, angry and handing out punishments. The new covenant. If you have given me your life, I am writing my laws upon your heart. My spirit leads you into all truth. I do not leave you to navigate this world alone, nor do I expect you to understand everything by your own reasoning. I have given you a guide, the Holy Spirit, to walk with you, to speak to you, to lead you in the way you should go. He does not speak of his own accord, but he reveals what I speak. He takes what is mine and makes it known to you. When you listen, when you yield, when you wait on my Spirit, you're led into truth that sets you free. Truth is not just knowledge. It is a person. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And through my Spirit, you come to know me more deeply, more personally, more completely. The world is full of confusion, contradiction, and deception. But I have given you my Spirit as your compass, your counselor, your comforter. Do not lean on your own understanding. Lean into my presence. Trust the still gentle whisper that points you back to me. There will be times when truth challenges you, when it calls you higher, when it requires surrender. But do not be afraid. The truth I lead you into never condemns. It restores. It does not crush. It strengthens. When I reveal things in your heart that need healing, it is always with the intent to bring you freedom. My Spirit convicts, but never shames. He shines light not to expose you to harm but to lead you into healing and clarity. I want you to walk in truth because truth brings peace. Lies burden the soul. They twist your thoughts, distort your identity, and keep you bound in fear. But the truth will break those chains. The truth will remind you who you are. Chosen, redeemed, forgiven, loved. The truth will remind you whose you are, mine forever. Follow my Spirit and you will not walk in circles. He will direct your steps. He will give you discernment when you are unsure. He will confirm my word when you are surrounded by doubt. I have not called you to figure out life on your own. I have called you to walk with me step by step, day by day, relying not on your wisdom, but on my voice. Sometimes my Spirit will lead you in ways that don't make sense to others. He may ask you to wait when others are rushing. He may ask you to speak when it's easier to stay silent. He may ask you to go when everything in you wants to stay. But trust him. He sees the full picture. He knows the road ahead. He will never lead you astray. And every time you choose obedience, even when it's hard, you grow stronger, deeper, and closer to me. I want you to develop a sensitivity to my spirit. Spend time in stillness. Cultivate quietness in your heart. Learn to recognize the difference between fear and conviction, between distraction and direction. My spirit does not bring confusion. He brings peace. He speaks in alignment with my word, and he always draws you closer to me. Let truth saturate your life. Let it influence how you see yourself, how you see others, how you make decisions. Truth is not just for spiritual moments. It is for every moment. Invite my spirit into your thoughts, your conversations, your relationships, your work. Watch how clarity replaces confusion. Watch how wisdom replaces anxiety. Watch how my presence becomes your constant source of strength. There is a freedom that comes when you walk in truth. You no longer have to perform to pretend to hide. You can be real with me. You can be honest with yourself. You can love others with pure motives. That's what my spirit does. He purifies, renews, transforms. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are being shaped, molded, refined by my truth. Hold tightly to my promises. Let them be the foundation beneath your feet. The world may shift, opinions may change, emotions may rise and fall, but my word stands forever. My truth endures. And the more you root yourself in it, the less shaken you will be by what goes on around you. Build your life on the rock that is my truth, and you will stand firm through every storm. I know the path I have set before you. I know what you need before you ask. I know how to speak directly to your heart. So do not fear when you don't have all the answers. Do not panic when things feel unclear. My spirit will lead you in the right direction. He will close the doors that are not meant for you, and he will open those that align with my will. Stay close. Stay open. Stay teachable. And I'm not just leading you into truth for your own benefit. As I fill you with wisdom, I am preparing you to pour it out. You will be a voice of truth in a world longing for answers. You will carry clarity into confusion, peace into chaos, light into darkness. My spirit will speak through you, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. Not because you know everything, but because you know me. So rest in this truth today. You're not alone. You're being led. You're being taught. You're being filled with all you need. My spirit lives in you. And he will never leave you. Let him lead. Let him speak. Let him fill your heart with peace and your mind with understanding. I am with you. My spirit is in you. And the truth will always set you free. You do not have to travel heaven and earth to receive my answer. I am ready to listen to you, to respond, to bless you. We have a new covenant of love. My commitment to you is to give you your supernatural inheritance in this life and to let you see real and beautiful miracles on this earth. I ask you to believe me. Ignore all the rumors and tangled stories swirling above your head. Put your life in order. Focus on the here and now. Place all your attention on those you love. Dedicate yourself to the work that provides for you. Tend to your own fields. I am already transforming you. You can feel that many things are changing inside you. That's why I need you not to get distracted by things that do not build you up. Be strong and courageous. I will plant many ideas and plans in your mind through my word. But don't let your eyes be drawn away. Come to me in the morning, at night, whenever you can. Give yourself some time and open your Bible. Read with patience. You will receive great revelation if you truly desire it. The letters of the new covenant are powerful. Every word and letter you receive will transform your life in wonderful ways. I want you to know how powerfully those who followed me were impacted. Those who humbled themselves in prayer in an upper room until they received the gift of my Holy Spirit. Those who watched them testified that tongues of fire appeared above their heads. They lifted their hands in praise and proclaimed my message in different languages. It was a glorious day, and the same can happen today. I can pour out supernatural power over your life just as I did with my first servants. I warn you. They suffered pain and persecution. But my Spirit was manifested in their lives. Miracles took place. The sick were healed. The lepers were cleansed. The blind received sight. The crowds were filled with joy. It is my will that you experience this infinite joy today. I want to equip you so that you too can pray and see great miracles happen in your life. Tell me that you want and accept this blessing. Prepare yourself to understand and feel the supernatural reality of my care and my love. Listen to the sound of my voice and receive these words in your heart. At this very moment, you are free from all desperation. There is no space in your soul for anxiety. You have come to me because you are tired. And I am pouring out upon your head this holy oil that covers you with my peace. I command you, be courageous. Do not give up. Do not fear. For I assure you that your prayers are bearing fruit. The adversity that you have faced for so long will soon come to an end. I have seen every struggle, every setback, and every silent tear. Nothing has gone unnoticed. Though the nights have felt long, and the wait has been great, I want you to know your breakthrough is near. You have walked through the valley with faith, even when you felt weak. And I have walked beside you every step of the way. I have upheld you when you could no longer stand. And now the season of adversity is coming to a close. Do not lose heart. What you have endured has not been in vain. I have used every trial to strengthen you, to refine your faith, and to deepen your dependence on me. Though you have felt the fire, you have not been consumed. Though the winds have blown, your foundation has held. And that is because I have been your rock. I have been your refuge, your shield, your ever-present help in times of trouble. I have been working behind the scenes, aligning everything according to my perfect plan. I know that waiting has tested your endurance. I know that hope has sometimes felt distant. But in every delay, I have been preparing the way. In every silence, I have been speaking to your heart. I have not abandoned you. I have not changed my mind about you. I am faithful, and I will fulfill every promise I've spoken over your life. The adversity you've known will soon be replaced by peace. The sorrow you've carried will be exchanged for joy. Lift your eyes to me. Refuse to let weariness win. Let my words revive your spirit and renew your strength. I am doing something new even now. You may not see it yet, but you will. You will witness the fruit of your perseverance. You will see the reward for your faithfulness, and you will testify of my goodness. Do not be afraid to dream again. Do not be afraid to believe again. The former things are passing away, and behold, I am making all things new. What once felt like a closed door will swing wide open. What once looked like a dead end will turn into a new path. What once caused you pain will become a platform for my glory. I waste nothing. Every battle has prepared you. Every challenge has built resilience within you. You are not the same as you were. You are stronger, wiser, and more grounded in my truth. This season has shaped you, but it has not defined you. You are defined by my love, by my grace, and by my plans for you. Even now, healing is flowing. Even now, hope is rising. Even now, chains are breaking and clarity is coming. You will not remain stuck. You will not be forgotten. You will not be overwhelmed. I am lifting you up, setting your feet on solid ground, and placing a new song in your mouth. Your testimony is being written, and it is full of redemption, restoration, and renewal. Others will see your life and know that I am God. So breathe deep. Let go of the heaviness. Let go of the fear that things will never change. Change is here. It may begin slowly like the first light of dawn, but it will grow brighter and brighter until you are walking in full daylight. My light will guide you. My peace will guard you. My love will sustain you. This is not the end. It isn't. It is a new beginning. Prepare your heart for joy. Prepare your life for blessing. Make room for what I'm about to do. Enlarge your expectations. Stretch your faith. Speak life over your circumstances. Declare my promises over your future. I am faithful to complete the work I started in you. I am the God of miracles, and I am not finished yet. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead is at work in you. Do not dwell on what was lost. Fix your eyes on what I am restoring. I am the Redeemer of time, the healer of hearts, the restorer of dreams. What is ahead will be far greater than what is behind. Hold on to hope, not because everything is easy, but because I am with you. And in my presence, there is fullness of joy, peace that surpasses understanding, and strength that never runs out. Let this be the season where you step into newness with boldness. Let this be the season where you walk in freedom, speak with confidence, and love without fear. You are not defined by your adversity. You're defined by my promises. And those promises are yes and amen. Trust me. Follow me and keep your heart open. I am doing something you could not imagine. Something that will exceed your expectations. You are on the edge of breakthrough. The tide is turning. The mountain is moving. And I, your faithful God, am going before you. Take my hand. Walk in step with me. And watch as the season of adversity gives way to a season of miracles. The end of this struggle is the beginning of something beautiful. And I am with you always. If you stop now, you will wrongly believe that you were abandoned at the worst moment of your life. You might think my promises went unfulfilled. You need to trust me. I am supporting you in this battle. And even though you feel exhausted today and are thinking about giving up, this is exactly the moment when you must not stop. The walls blocking your way will soon collapse. If you stop and do not persevere, if you surrender to failure, you will never enjoy all the blessings hidden behind each challenge. Fight, have faith, persist, walk forward, and do not stop. I speak these words to you because I love you and do not want you to underestimate the beautiful future that awaits you. There are wonderful things, new blessings, and you will be the first in your family to reach this holy supernatural level. Many people read my word and know I can work great miracles, but deep in their hearts they always find some excuse not to believe. Sometimes they don't feel worthy, or they think I don't want to display my divine power before others. They surround themselves with negative friends who plant thousands of doubts and settle for a life without purpose. They lack happiness and slowly drift away from the grace that could transform them. You are not like them. You have changed your way of thinking so much, but you are also human. And sooner or later, you would have grown weary. I know this very well, and that's why I come to revive your faith. I know you feel my words in your heart, and you will believe them. You will obey my command and stand up. You will not give up now when you are so close to victory. I also come because I am the only one who has the bread of life that will satisfy you forever. I am the fountain of living water that quenches your thirst. No one else in this universe can lift your burdens and help you rest. Many intercede for you and I hear their prayers. But I am the one who gives you this spiritual inheritance destined for you since the beginning of time. I am the one who blesses you and no one else. So do not strive in your own strength for material things. Do not be anxious when your finances suffer. Do not place your trust in jobs that fail or in possessions that rot and burn. Acknowledge in your heart that I am and always will be your shepherd, your provider. Please do this. Come and listen to my message every morning. And then close your eyes and with a sincere heart give thanks for your life, your family, your present and your future. Be grateful because just as I have overcome, you too can overcome the affliction of this world. You are receiving from my own hands such beautiful gifts. My love, my understanding, my friendship, my joy, my Holy Spirit, my wisdom, my protection. Get up early and let your lips be filled with praise inspired by your loyalty. I will never abandon you and I don't want you ever to leave my side either. Trust with all your heart. My arms are always open for you. I listen attentively to your cries and your prayers. Share with others the hope you receive today and share with the needy the blessings that you will soon receive. Treasure these beautiful gifts. Do not keep company with the wicked. Do not walk the paths of sinners. Do not sit in the seat of mockers. Do not associate with those who spend their lives scheming evil, setting traps for the innocent, robbing those who have nothing and mocking the humble. Do not fall into the traps the enemy sets for those who live distracted. Do not lose sight of the powerful purpose for which you were chosen. Today I have removed all discouragement and weariness from your life. And in this very hour you feel a supernatural strength overflowing in your heart. You will not give up. You will keep fighting. Nothing and no one can stop your steps. I will not fail you. I will make you stronger every day. Persist, persevere. My love and my blessings await you. The miracle you are hoping for will arrive. That concern that weighs on your heart will be resolved. Your prayer has been heard in my heavenly throne, and you will soon have your answer. But I want you to tell me what you will do when you receive it. Do not be like others who receive what they ask for and forget the one who gave it to them. No, please. I want these situations you have suffered to bring wisdom to your heart. And now when you see everything resolved, prepare yourself for a life of gratitude and prayer day by day. It costs nothing when you open your eyes just to say, "Thank you, God. Thank you that I have life and that you always surround me with your love." That is what I ask of you. It is not something so difficult. I am not asking for your material goods. I do not want your offerings if you do not first give me your heart. I want everything you bring me to come from a sincere and grateful spirit. This is how your blessings truly multiply. If you receive the answer to your prayer but forget the God who saved you and then think you have accomplished everything by your own strength, I must warn you, your blessings will begin to dry up little by little like a flower without water. Water your prayers with praise. Bring your thanksgiving before my altar. Value and be grateful for everything you receive, even if it seems small. Even if I do not give you exactly what you asked for, you must understand that I always give you something much better. I am your Father, your Creator. I know what is good for your future, for your family, for your spiritual life, and for your heart. If you ask me for prosperity, and I cancel your debts, give thanks. Now you live in freedom. Maybe at this moment you do not have money in your accounts, but no one will come knocking at your door to collect. If you ask me for abundance and I give employment and dignified work to everyone in your house, do not complain. I am providing the means and the way for you to earn your bread. Do not be afraid. I will open doors for you. Go to the place where I send you, because there you will prosper through your dedication and your honesty. I want to pour out abundant blessings on your life because I want you to learn how to manage them. My desire is not only to bless you but to prepare you to walk in those blessings with wisdom, gratitude, and purpose. Every gift I give is a seed of greater responsibility, of deeper trust, and of wider influence. I do not give to overwhelm you, but to grow you. I bless you so that you may be a blessing to others. Before the abundance arrives, I prepare your heart. I teach you dependence, humility, and discernment. I teach you to see the value of small beginnings and to find joy in the ordinary. When you are faithful with little, I can trust you with much. The lessons you're learning now are not delays. They are foundations. They are the framework that will support the blessings I'm about to release into your life. I want you to know that abundance is not just about material wealth. It is peace in your mind, joy in your heart, strength in your soul, and love that overflows. It is clarity in your purpose and confidence in my promises. It is waking up with hope and walking through the day with courage. I want to flood every area of your life. Not just your hands, but your heart. Not just your bank account, but your spirit. Not just your circumstances, but your character. As I bless you, I will also guide you. My Spirit will teach you how to manage what I pour out. You will learn to give freely, to steward wisely, to sow generously, and to live gratefully. The more you receive, the more I will teach you how to release. For true abundance flows, it does not stagnate. It is meant to move through you, touching lives, healing wounds, lifting burdens. I want you to experience the joy of giving, the beauty of serving, the honor of sharing. But first, come to me with open hands and an open heart. Let go of fear. Fear of lack, fear of failure, fear of not being enough. I am your source. I am your provider. I am your sustainer. You do not have to carry the pressure of provision. You do not have to strive to make things happen. I will open the right doors. I will bring the right opportunities. I will send help at the right time. Just stay close to me. Stay obedient. Stay teachable. There will be seasons where I pour out more than you expect. Do not let pride take root. Remain anchored in gratitude. Acknowledge me in every increase. Praise me in every promotion. It is I who give power to gain, wisdom to manage, and peace to enjoy. I want you to live in abundance, not just for your sake, but for the sake of my kingdom. In this world, many chase blessings without seeking me. But I want you to seek me first. And as you do, the blessings will follow. When your heart is set on me, you will recognize my hand in every good gift. You will not idolize the blessing. You will worship the giver. You will not be consumed by having more. You will be devoted to becoming more generous, more kind, more faithful, more Christ-like. Prepare yourself. Begin to speak like someone who is blessed. Think like someone who is favored. Walk like someone who trusts me completely. The mindset of lack has no place in a heart that belongs to me. I am not just enough. I'm more than enough. My abundance has no limit. I'm ready to pour out. Are you ready to receive? Look around you and begin to thank me now. Thank me for the blessings already in your life, for the ones you see and the ones still hidden. Gratitude attracts abundance. A thankful heart creates room for more. I inhabit the praises of my people, and where I dwell provision overflows. Yes, the adversity you faced has been real. The waiting has been long, but I have been preparing the table. I have been working behind the scenes. I have been aligning people, resources, and opportunities for your good. I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned your prayers. You are about to step into a season of answered prayers, of fulfilled promises, of abundant outpouring. But with blessing comes stewardship. With increase comes responsibility. And I will teach you how to walk wisely. I will teach you how to set boundaries, how to honor me with your resources, how to live simply even when much is given. My ways are higher. My plans are perfect. Trust my timing. Trust my process. You are not unworthy of blessing. You are not disqualified. You are my child, and it brings me joy to bless you. But even more than blessing you, I want to shape you. I want to grow you into the kind of person who can carry my glory with humility, who can handle abundance with maturity, who can be trusted to build, to serve, to lead. So receive this promise. I will bless you abundantly, and I will also walk with you every step of the way. I will correct you when you stray, strengthen you when you feel weak, and celebrate with you when the fruit begins to bloom. This journey is not just about a receiving. It is about becoming. Becoming a reflection of my love, my generosity, and my heart. Get ready. Prepare your heart. Open your hands. Because I am about to do more than you could ask, think, or imagine. Not for your glory, but my music minds. Not just for your comfort, but for your calling. Not just so you can receive, but so you can release. Let me pour out abundant blessings on your life. And let me teach you how to carry them well. If you combine your grateful heart with the wisdom you have received, you will receive many great and wonderful things. I also want there to be peace in your home. And I want the miracles you witness to serve for your spiritual growth. But do not lose sight of my word. Do not focus only on material things. Take care of the things of heaven. But above all, let there always be a sincere attitude of gratitude in you. This is the first step to a supernatural life. These are the keys that open the door to a season of holy abundance. Your surrender and your worship, your attitude of giving thanks for every blessing. Your trust in thanking me even for your difficulties. Your commitment to bless those who bless you surround you. Your desire to receive my word. Your persistence in prayer. Your longing to be an instrument of my grace to build a better world. You please me. I want you to hear that from my own lips. I know some people think themselves perfect. They are so full of pride that their haughty eyes only judge others. They look down on you because you have made mistakes. They look for ways to make sure you know how much they despise you. But do not let the opinions of such people matter to you once and for all. Obey my word and distance yourself from those who will never let you rest. I am calling you into a place of peace, into a rhythm of grace, into a life that reflects my heart and not the chaos of the world. You were not created to live in constant unrest, drained by voices that distract you from my purpose. There are people, places, and patterns that I never intended to remain in your life. I've been whispering to your heart, nudging you gently, calling you to walk away, not out of anger, but out of protection. My child, I know it isn't easy. I know you've tried to be patient, to love well, to endure beyond what is healthy for your soul. But some connections were never meant to stay. Some relationships, though familiar, are not fruitful. Some attachments are robbing you of the peace I so freely give. When I ask you to release, it's never without reason. I see what you cannot. I know what's ahead, and I want your heart to be free to receive all that I have prepared for you. Obedience to my voice will always lead you to life. It may require sacrifice. It may feel like loss, but what you give up in the flesh, I will multiply in the spirit. When you distance yourself from what drains you, you make space for what fills you. When you remove the noise, you begin to hear me more clearly. When you walk away from confusion, you begin to walk in clarity. You are made to dwell in peace, not in drama, not in dysfunction, not in the constant demand of others' expectations. Come back to me. Let me restore the stillness in your soul. Let me rebuild the boundaries that protect your heart. Let me remind you that your value is not tied to anyone's approval. You are mine. I created you for communion with me, not for constant striving. There is a divine rest available to those who trust my word and walk in obedience. And today I am inviting you into that rest. Let go of what has become a burden. Release the relationships that continually dishonor your peace. You are not abandoning love. You are choosing to love yourself through me. You are choosing to align with my will above the expectations of man. Not everyone can go where I'm taking you. Not every voice deserves access to your heart. I will give you wisdom to know who is safe and who is sent. You don't have to guess. My spirit will guide you. When you obey my word, you unlock blessings that have been waiting for you. There are doors I will not open until you step away from the distractions that cloud your judgment. There are promises I am eager to fulfill. But first, I need your full attention. I need your heart undivided, your ears attuned to my voice, your steps aligned with my direction. This is not punishment. It is preparation. I am pruning so you can flourish. I am clearing so you can grow. Peace is not passive. It is a result of intentional obedience. It is the fruit of walking with me, listening to me, trusting me enough to release what no longer serves your destiny. You cannot carry every weight and expect to soar. You cannot be entangled with every voice and expect to hear mine clearly. Choose today whom you will follow. Choose today what you will carry. Choose rest over resentment. Choose peace over performance. Choose me. I have seen how tired you are. Tired of trying to fix what cannot be fixed. Tired of giving more than you have. Tired of wondering if you're enough. And I say to you, you are enough. Not because of what you do, but because of who you are in me. I am not asking you to perform. I am asking you to be still, to obey, to trust that when I call you away from something, it's because I'm calling you towards something better. You are not responsible for everyone's healing, everyone's journey, everyone's choices. You are responsible for your obedience. When you say yes to me, I take care of the rest. I will deal with the hearts you leave behind. I will mend what you cannot. I will bless you for your courage to obey. Do not look back with regret. Look ahead with expectation. What I have for you is greater than what you're leaving behind. Let me refresh you. Let me renew your strength. Let me refill your heart with joy that cannot be shaken by circumstances or people. As you distance yourself from what drains you, I will draw near to you in new and powerful ways. You will begin to hear me in the quiet. You will begin to feel me in the stillness. You will begin to know me in a deeper, more intimate way. Obedience is never wasted. Every step you take in faith is a step closer to the fullness of your calling. So take that step today. Let go. Walk away if I've told you to. End what needs to be ended. Trust that I am with you. And as you do, my peace will guard your heart and mind. My presence will surround you. My blessings will follow you. You are not losing. You are aligning. You are not stepping back. You are moving forward. Let my word be your guide. Let my truth be your anchor. Let my love be your strength once and for all. Obey and then rest, truly rest in the assurance that I am for you. I am with you and I will never lead you wrong. I am pleased by your prayers, your loyalty, your gratitude, your praise, your faith. I see the moments when you press through the noise of life just to speak to me. I hear your whispered prayers, your cries in the quiet, your declarations of trust, even when circumstances don't change. You may not always feel it, but I am near, closer than your breath. And I receive every word, every sigh, every expression of faith as a sweet fragrance before my throne. You do not have to perform to win my approval. You already have my love. Your loyalty does not go unnoticed. In a world where hearts turn so quickly, yours remains fixed on me. And that brings joy to my heart. You are learning to walk with me. Not just in victory, but in surrender. Not just in answers, but in trust. I see your heart. Your efforts to stay close to me. Your desire to please me above all else. And I am pleased. Your gratitude lifts you above your circumstances. Each time you thank me for the little things, the difficult things, the things not yet seen, you are aligning yourself with heaven's perspective. Gratitude turns your focus away from what is lacking and centers it on my presence, my goodness, my faithfulness. I am honored by your thankful heart. It draws you nearer to me. And in that nearness, you find strength, peace, and unshakable joy. Your praise is powerful. Even when you don't see the full picture, even when you're still waiting, your praise rises to me like a song of hope. It silences the enemy. It shifts the atmosphere around you. It opens your heart to receive more of me. Praise is not just for the moments of celebration. It is your weapon in the valley. And I am pleased when you lift your voice, your hands, your heart, and declare that I am good. Always. Your faith moves me. You continue to believe even when the path is unclear. You choose to trust even when fear knocks at your door. You say yes to me when you don't yet understand what I'm doing. That is the faith that pleases me. Not perfect, but persistent, not always loud, but always present. I see how you cling to my promises when everything around you says to give up. And I am proud of you. You are growing. You are becoming. You are stronger than you know. Let this be a reminder that your efforts are not in vain. I see the battles you fight in secret. I know the temptations you resist. I watch as you turn away from what is easy to pursue what is holy. I celebrate your victories, even the ones no one else sees. Your life of quiet devotion, of faithful obedience, of heartfelt worship brings delight to my heart. Do not underestimate the power of your daily walk with me. I am shaping you into a reflection of my Son. Each trial, each prayer, each step of obedience is part of the process. I am not finished with you. In fact, I am just getting started. You are a vessel of honor prepared for every good work. And as you continue to seek me, to love me, to trust me, I will pour out more peace, more wisdom, more joy, more revelation. Rest in this truth. I'm pleased with you. Yes, there are areas still under construction. Yes, there are prayers still waiting for answers. But your heart is turned toward me. That is what I cherish. That is what I reward. You may not feel strong, but your faith is powerful. You may not feel worthy, but I call you beloved. You may not see the fruit yet, but the seeds you've planted are growing beneath the surface in places only I can see. So, keep praying. Keep praising. Keep believing. I am working in ways beyond your comprehension. I am weaving your story into something beautiful, eternal, and filled with purpose. There is more to come. More of me to discover. More blessings to receive. More lives to touch through your faithfulness. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen, cherished, and celebrated in heaven. Come to me often. Pour out your heart freely. I delight in your presence. I welcome your prayers. I treasure your worship. You don't have to wait for the perfect words. Just speak to me. I am listening. I am responding, and I am pleased. Amen. I come to you in this moment with a heart overflowing with compassion, eager to draw close to your soul and fill you with the warmth of my divine love. I see the hidden corners of your spirit, those places overshadowed by doubt or discouragement, and I long to illuminate them with my eternal light. I want you to know, my dear child, that I am here right now speaking softly to your heart, ready to break every chain of anguish and replace it with hope. Open your heart to me and I will flood it with grace, transforming your struggles into testimonies of my power. I stand at the door of your heart, knocking and waiting for you to invite me in. There are moments when you feel burdened, exhausted from the battles you have faced. But I assure you that no weight is too heavy for me to carry on your behalf. Bring me your fears, your tears, your secret longings, and your dreams that have been set aside. I will breathe new life into them just as I breathed life into creation itself. I fashioned you in love and I draw near to you with that same everlasting affection. I see every wound you have suffered. I understand every disappointment that has left you feeling betrayed or abandoned. Even when you have wondered if I truly care, I have been close by, sending you gentle reminders of my faithfulness. You have never been out of my sight. The smallest cries of your heart have reached me, and I have prepared a glorious victory for each struggle you face. Yes, the storms may rage for a season, but I am the one who can speak a word and calm the tempest. I have done it before and I will do it again for you. In the depth of your darkest nights, I have been the constant presence whispering reassurance into your soul. When you thought your hope was lost, I was the spark that rekindled courage within you. My Holy Spirit is your companion. My Spirit abides within you, reviving every dream and revitalizing every part of your being that seems weary. I am the one who raises you up when circumstances try to tear you down. My joy is your strength and my power flows like rivers of living water, renewing your mind and spirit. Open your arms wide. Embrace this unbreakable bond of love that I offer you. I do not ask for perfection from you. I ask for sincerity, for a willing heart that trusts in my promises. I want to remind you that when you trust in my word, you have access to an endless supply of hope. You have been chosen for more than just routine or survival. You were created to flourish, to shine, and to partake in the abundance of my kingdom. I will lead you by the still waters of peace and into flourishing meadows of provision where your soul will rest secure in my unchanging love. I have watched you persevere when everything seemed to be against you. I have seen your tears, felt your trembling heart, and heard your silent pleas. Even in your confusion and frustration, I never turned my face away. I delighted in your resilience and the way you pressed forward despite adversity. I stand by you now, declaring victory over your circumstances. I am the resurrection and the life. And where you see only dead ends, I see new beginnings. I speak to the buried seeds of promise within you. Arise, sprout, and grow. I will provide the water of my spirit, the nourishment of my word, and the warmth of my love. My promises to you are not empty or half-hearted. They are everlasting and firmly established. When you walk through the flames of trial, I will be with you, just as I have accompanied my children throughout the ages. When the torrents of life threaten to overwhelm you, my hand will be there pulling you into a place of safety. You never need to fear the unknown, for I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My presence is an anchor that holds you firm in every storm. Take courage, beloved one. Lift your head and look to me. Discard the burden of shame that tries to cling to your shoulders. Shake off the chains of despair that attempt to bind your spirit. You were never meant to live locked in darkness. For I am your everlasting light. I guide you when all other lights seem to fade. And I have set my truth to shine in every corner of your heart. Even when others fail you, my devotion remains constant. Even when your own strength falters, my power is perfected in your weakness. I understand how easy it is to become entangled in condemnation, both from within and from others. This world can be harsh. Friends may become foes. Family members may sometimes forget the depth of your sacrifice or the tears you shed behind closed doors. But I, your God, never overlook your pain. Instead, I collect every tear as a precious token of your sincerity. I stand ready to bring restoration where there has been destruction, hope where despair has taken root, and laughter where sorrow has long resided. Listen to me, my beloved child. You are never truly alone. In the crowded chaos of everyday life, I am that quiet, loving voice urging you to keep moving forward. When the noise of the world grows too loud, come into the secret place of my presence, and you will rediscover peace. I dwell not only in grand places, but also in the hidden corners of a sincere heart. If you call on me, I will answer. If you make space for me, I will fill that space with my glory and my unending mercy. Let my words sink deep into your heart. You are loved beyond measure. My love is not conditional, nor is it earned by performance. You cannot increase my love for you by achieving great feats, nor can you reduce it by stumbling in weakness. My love is given as a free gift, an unwavering bond that I formed with you long before you took your first breath. Yes, there are times I correct you or lead you through challenges. Even then, it is my love that refines you, molding your character and preparing you for greater things. When darkness tries to overshadow your thoughts, remember that I am the light of the world and no darkness can extinguish me. I fill your nights with songs of deliverance. I come to restore your vision when discouragement blurs your perspective. And I say to you, do not fear. No enemy can stand against you when you stand with me. No accusation can prevail against the truth I speak over your life. If you hear the voices of condemnation, if the echoes of past mistakes try to define you, bring them before me, and I will silence them with my voice of grace. You may wonder why I allow certain trials to refine you. There are seasons where you must walk through deserts facing dryness and thirst in your soul. Know that even in those deserts, I am the oasis of living water. And I never abandon you. I use those desert moments to deepen our communion, to show you that in me is your source of strength. Trust me in those uncomfortable places. Press forward in faith. Do not give up, for the desert does not last forever. On the other side, you will behold a garden of blessings that is far greater than anything you have lost. I have told you in my word that my sheep know my voice. So draw closer and let me speak to you in the silence, in the quiet times when your heart is open to hear my whisper. Breathe in my peace. Let it saturate every corner of your being. There is no chaos. My peace cannot calm. No turmoil. My presence cannot dispel. My Holy Spirit is continually working within you, gently shaping you into the person I have called you to be. As you yield to my spirit, you will discover a deeper dimension of courage you never thought possible. Imagine standing at the foot of a mighty mountain. It looms over you, challenging your faith and testing your courage. But I assure you, if you walk with me, even the highest mountain becomes surmountable. Step by step, hand in hand, we will climb that mountain together. When you stumble, I will catch you. When your legs grow weary, I will steady you and remind you of the vision I placed within your heart. You are not walking alone. I'm your strength, your guide, your sure foundation. Yes, my dear child. There will be critics. There will be people who scoff at your faith, who belittle your longing for my presence. Some will misunderstand your devotion and speak against you. Others may sow seeds of doubt, urging you to give up, to view your prayers as empty illusions. Do not be dismayed by the voices of unbelief. Listen instead to my voice. If I am with you, who can be against you? When you place your trust in me, you stand under an open heaven of favor and protection. I want you to know that even your failures hold a hidden treasure. In the moments when you have felt most broken, I have been working behind the scenes, orchestrating a future that will bring beauty from the ashes of despair. Let your heart find solace in my unchanging nature. I never forget your labor of love. The seeds you have sown in tears will produce a harvest of joy. Even if others fail to recognize your sacrifice, I see it all. And I will reward you openly with new grace, new opportunities, and new strength. Rest in me. Lay down the heavy armor you have used to shield yourself from further hurt. Let me be your armor. Let my truth guard your mind from accusation. My righteousness protect your heart from guilt. My gospel shoes carry you steadily forward. In my presence you find sanctuary, safety from the arrows that fly by day and the shadows that creep by night. I hold you close so that no lie can penetrate the confidence I have placed within your spirit. Remember the cross, how I stretched out my arms in love, suffering rejection and pain, so that you would never doubt my heart for you. Every nail that pierced me was a testimony of the lengths I would go to rescue you from despair. My resurrection is your promise of victory. Your assurance that no grave can hold you back from the destiny I have declared over your life. Rejoice in this truth. I am alive. And because I live, you will live also. Triumphing over every scheme of darkness. When fear whispers that you are alone, that your prayers bounce off silent ceilings, remind yourself of the times I have answered you in the past. Recount the moments of deliverance, of sudden breakthroughs, of gentle comfort when your heart was aching. Use those memories as stepping stones to deeper faith. Let testimonies of my faithfulness become the chorus you sing in every valley you walk through. My child, I am the same God who performed miracles in ancient days. And I am still working miracles now. Guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. The enemy longs to plant weeds of doubt and bitterness in your soul. But if you cling to me, those weeds cannot take root. I have given you authority to speak life into your own circumstances. When a tide of negativity attempts to sweep you under, stand firm and declare my promises. You carry within you my living spirit. The same spirit that parted seas and shook walls, that breathed life into barren places. Let my word be like a sword in your hand, cutting through every deception and strengthening your resolve. Every morning, seek me first. Before fear can latch onto your mind, lift your eyes to me. Surrender your day to my guidance, and you will see how I orchestrate divine connections and open doors no one can shut. Pay attention to the gentle nudge of my spirit, who will whisper instructions that might seem small or insignificant but carry the power to shift your entire day. Cultivate a relationship with me that is not merely about receiving blessings but about walking hand in hand in sweet communion. There are promises with your name on them stored up from eternity waiting for you to claim by faith. Do not disqualify yourself with thoughts of unworthiness. I have clothed you in my righteousness, covered your scars with my grace, and bestowed upon you a crown of compassion. Yes, you may have stumbled, but grace stands you up again, dusts you off, and pushes you forward with renewed determination. I have no desire to see you live in the shadows of regret. Step into the light of my forgiveness. Let the radiance of my acceptance shine upon your face. When doubts surface, when you wonder if you can endure, if you can accomplish the task set before you, recall that I delight in using the weak things of the world to confound the strong. My power is displayed more vividly when you come to the end of your own strength. At that threshold, you will find my grace overshadowing every deficit with perfect provision. Let go of the lie that you must do this journey alone. You never fight alone. I, the Almighty, am your defense and your greatest advocate. There are relationships in your life that have caused deep sorrow. Perhaps you have loved sacrificially only to find that your love was not reciprocated, or you have been misunderstood and judged harshly by those you try to help. Let me heal those wounds. Do not allow unforgiveness to take root, for it will only rob you of joy. Place every hurt, every betrayal into my hands, and I will transform that pain into triumph. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It is evidence that my Spirit reigns within you. Forgive, release, and move forward in the liberty of grace. I invite you to trust me with your future. Yes, you have plans and dreams, but no plan can surpass the purpose I have tailored specifically for you. When you yield your ambitions to my wisdom, you step into a realm of success that transcends what you could ever imagine on your own. My ways are higher than human understanding. They may not always follow a predictable path, but they lead to fulfillment and deep satisfaction. I long to give you a life marked by peace, joy, and spiritual abundance. Do not settle for the scraps of lesser pursuits when I have prepared a banquet for you. Rest in the security of knowing that my timing is perfect. You may feel an urgency pressing on your spirit, a desperation to see certain changes happen now, but I assure you, I never delay without purpose. There's a reason for every season of waiting. In that waiting, I am refining you. I'm setting the stage for a testimony that will glorify my name and fill your heart with gratitude. I'm aligning circumstances, softening hearts, and preparing you to handle the blessings I will unleash. Hold on to hope, for at the appointed time, you will taste and see how good I truly am. When anxiety tries to clutch your mind, come to me and let us reason together. Why should you fear the uncertainty of tomorrow when you can rest in the certainty of my unchanging love? Cast your cares upon me. Speak to me as you would confide in a most trusted friend. The more you share with me, the more you will perceive my guidance. My presence drives out worry, because in me there is no lack, no insufficiency, no impossibility. I speak possibility, wholeness, and life over you. If your mind grows weary from the battles, if your heart feels burdened by the negativity of the world around you, retreat into my presence. Make time daily to be still, to whisper my name, and to let my Spirit infuse you with courage. Seek me in prayer, not as a ritual, but as a heartfelt conversation with the lover of your soul. Confess your innermost pains, your frustrations, and even your doubts. I will answer you with insights and revelations that transcend your finite perspective. Together, we will navigate the complexities of life step by step. Learn to rejoice even before you see the breakthroughs you crave. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the proof of what is yet unseen. Rejoice in me, because I am faithful to fulfill my word. Sing songs of deliverance in the darkest valleys. For your praises are weapons that confuse the enemy. Let gratitude be your companion, an anthem that rises above every negative voice. Gratitude opens doors that despair has slammed shut. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to the abundance I have already placed around you. Beloved child, do not be ashamed of your tears or your moments of vulnerability. Cry them out in my presence if you need to. I will not reject you. Instead, I will gather you in my arms, comforting you as only the Eternal Father can. Every tear you shed waters the ground of your future harvest. I see you pressing on even when you are weary and discouraged. And I tell you this, your perseverance will not be in vain. Blessings are on the horizon, sprouting in places you deemed barren. If you look back at your journey, you will see my fingerprints all over your life. In the relationships that blossomed at just the right moment, in the unexpected doors that opened when you were at the end of your strength, in the near misses that could have led to catastrophe but became turning points of redemption. Reflecting on my faithfulness in the past will give you courage for the future. Remember, I, the one who walked with you through every valley, remain unchanged, ready to walk with you in every new season. I have placed in you a calling that is uniquely yours. Do not compare yourself to others, wishing for their gifts or envying their path. Fix your eyes on me. I have shaped your talents and abilities for a distinct purpose. And I will bless those who steward their gifts with humility. You do not need to strive for recognition in the eyes of the world. Your value is sealed by my love and your significance is found in my kingdom. Trust my process. Let patience finish its work in you. Realize that the seeds you have planted in faith might need time to bear fruit. Keep watering them with prayer. Keep tending them with hope and trust me for the increase. You may not see immediate results, but that does not mean I am inactive. I am the Lord of the harvest, and I will ensure that in due season you will reap if you do not give up. Teach your heart to rest in me. Even while you work diligently, do not allow restlessness to invade your mind. When fatigue weighs upon you, I offer you a supernatural rest that no earthly comfort can match. Come to me and I will lift the heavy load. Let my peace settle in your soul, guiding you away from frantic striving and toward a rhythm of grace. I know the secrets you keep locked away, the unsaid fears and the fragile hopes you tuck beneath your daily obligations. I invite you to lay them at my feet. Watch as I breathe life into them, shattering the shells of doubt and ushering in miraculous testimonies. I specialize in turning the impossible into the inevitable. With me, no mountain is too high, no valley too deep, no chain unbreakable. Do not hesitate to hope again, to dream again, to love again. You may have encountered naysayers who told you that your goals are unrealistic or that your visions are unattainable. Yet, I am the one who birthed those dreams in you. I placed them there for a reason, not to mock you, but to lead you toward the extraordinary life I have prepared. Let your faith arise and overshadow every voice of unbelief. Pay no attention to those who do not recognize my hand upon you. Focus instead on my affirmation, my promise, and my power. Be mindful of the words you speak. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. And I want you to speak life into every challenging situation. Prophesy my goodness over your future. Declare my provision when lack threatens to unsettle you. Speak words of healing over areas of brokenness. Fill your environment with language that aligns with my heart. Do not join the chorus of negativity that saturates this world. You are set apart to be a voice of hope. Keep your soul anchored in gratitude. Count the blessings I have lavishly poured into your life. The enemy may try to distract you with everything that seems lacking, but gratitude counters the deception with the undeniable truth of my faithfulness. Thankfulness is a shield for your heart, protecting you from bitterness, envy, and a critical spirit. It magnifies my presence, reminding you that I am your provider, your helper, and the author of every good gift. At times you wrestle with the pain of rejection. You have wondered if perhaps you are not lovable or worthy of respect. Let me address that now with all the tenderness in my being. You are profoundly loved. Your worth does not hinge upon the opinions of people. The cross forever settled your value. I paid the highest price to redeem you because you are precious to me. Do not chase validation in those who fail to see your true identity. Lift your head and find your reflection in my eyes, where you will always find acceptance. Let me strengthen your faith by reminding you of my sovereignty. I'm not absent or uninvolved in your daily struggles. I see beyond the surface, discerning the spiritual battles that wage war against you. Every moment you trust me, you drive back the forces of darkness that seek to cloud your understanding of my love. You are part of my grand story of redemption. Yes, the challenges seem daunting, but remember the stories you have read of men and women who overcame by faith. I am the same God today, and I will guide you through every trial. Let your heart be warmed by the knowledge that your prayers matter to me. They are not ritualistic recitations lost in the wind. Each word ascends like incense before my throne, and I delight in answering the cries of those who call upon my name. Do not grow weary in prayer. The answers sometimes come swiftly, and other times they arrive in ways that stretch your faith. In either scenario, they come exactly when they should. Trust my perfect wisdom. If sorrow has built a nest in your heart, allow my joy to break it apart. My joy is not superficial. It is a deep and unwavering gladness rooted in who I am, not in your circumstances. This joy will stabilize you, giving you the resilience to press on when logic tells you to give up. Embrace it, let it bubble up within you, and watch how it shifts atmospheres and transforms despair into expectancy. The road ahead may not always be smooth, but I promise you will never walk it alone. If your path takes you through valleys of testing, know that I walk beside you as your shepherd. If it leads you up steep mountains, know that my power enables you to conquer every height. When you stand on mountaintops of triumph, do not forget me. Let praise erupt from your spirit, testifying of how I have guided you through the entire journey. I want you to awaken each morning with a renewed perspective, anticipating my goodness. Let hope guide you as you take your first steps into each day. Listen for my whisper amid the tasks and responsibilities that call for your attention. I have gone before you, preparing the way. Even the smallest details of your life matter to me. Let that truth sink in. There is nothing too trivial for my involvement or too grand for my power. In times of desperation, remember that you can run to me as a child runs to a loving parent. Cast aside self-sufficiency, depend on me with childlike faith, and you will discover that I am indeed enough. I long to be your comfort, your fortress, and your unfailing friend. Bring me your struggles with confidence, knowing that I am the God of the impossible. I have parted seas, toppled walls, healed diseases, raised the dead, and I do not change. Let love be the language you speak wherever you go. When you see brokenness, let compassion move you to action. When you witness injustice, stand for truth with the boldness my spirit provides. When the hurting surround you, let my love pour out of you, meeting them in their pain. I have called you not only to receive my love, but to channel it into a world that so desperately needs hope. Walk in humility. Keep your heart teachable. Resist the urge to exalt yourself. Recognize that I am the source of every blessing and every success. Pride isolates you, but humility keeps you connected to my grace. Take my hand daily, acknowledging that apart from me, you can do nothing, but in me you can do all things. My power flows where hearts are yielded in humility and reverence. If you ever feel that time is slipping through your fingers, that the season for achieving your dreams has passed, trust me. I am the Redeemer of time. I can restore the years that seem wasted. I can bring forth fruit from the seeds you thought were lost. I can accelerate processes and open new doors when you least expected. Keep believing even when logic argues otherwise. Let faith carry you into realms of possibility beyond your wildest imagination. Consider the power of testimony. Your life transformed by my hand can offer hope to others struggling in similar battles. Do not be ashamed of your scars. They tell a story of redemption that highlights my grace. Share your experiences. How I lifted you from the pit of despair and set your feet on solid ground. Let your testimony be a ray of light in the darkness, guiding others to find salvation, healing, and purpose in me. Beware of distractions. This world is full of noise and fleeting pleasures that lure you away from my presence. Guard your mind. Fill it with my words. Fellowship with believers who will edify you. Remain vigilant because the enemy prowls, seeking to devour your peace. But take heart. I have already triumphed. Take up the armor I provide. Truth, righteousness, peace, faith, salvation, and my Spirit-breathed word. Stand firm knowing I will never leave you nor forsake you. It is my joy to lavish blessings upon you. But understand that my blessings have a purpose beyond your personal comfort. They position you to be a blessing to others. Let generosity be your lifestyle. Give of your resources, your time, your talents to lift others up. When you do, you participate in my heart, for I am a giver by nature. As you sow kindness and grace, you will reap abundant joy and favor. When your mind becomes cluttered with anxious thoughts about finances, health, or relationships, remember that I am your ultimate provider. I own all resources, command heavenly armies, and orchestrate events so that you will not lack any good thing. Let go of the stress that tries to coil around you. Instead, cling to me. My storehouses are never empty, and my desire is to see you thrive in every aspect of life. Cultivate a spirit of expectancy. Expect my goodness in all you do. Live with the excitement of a child awaiting a promise. Let that excitement fuel your worship, your prayers, and your daily pursuits. Faith is not idle. It is active. Daring to believe that what I have spoken, I will surely bring to pass. Let your life become a living declaration of faith in action. As you grow in trust, you will find yourself braver than you ever thought possible. You will speak words of life where once you were silent. You will step out in compassion where once you hesitated. You will take leaps of faith in areas you once feared to tread. This is the fruit of a heart aligned with mine. You will look back one day and see how every scar, every tear, and every disappointment was woven into a tapestry of triumph. You may ask how to align yourself with my will. Begin with surrender. Offer me your plans, your worries, your desires. Let me shape them according to my wisdom. Be sensitive to the nudging of my spirit. I will open doors no one can shut and close doors that are not meant for you. Your role is to remain yielded, trusting that my plan is for your good and my glory. In times of testing, do not assume I am punishing you. Sometimes these seasons are intervals for growth, an opportunity to stretch your faith. When everything around you seems to contradict my promises, hold on to them even tighter. Let perseverance complete its work so that you may become mature, lacking nothing. You are in a refining fire, but the result will be pure gold. Immerse yourself in my word. Let it dwell richly in you, renewing your thoughts and attitudes. My word is living and powerful, able to transform every corner of your life. As you meditate on it, you will gain clarity in confusion, comfort in sorrow, and courage in adversity. You will discover that every situation you face is an opportunity to apply the truth of my promises. Lift up your eyes to the heavens and see if anything is too great for me. I hold the galaxies in place, orchestrate the cycles of nature, and yet I also know every hair on your head. This is the measure of my care for you. Limitless might paired with intimate concern. When the world tries to reduce me to a distant deity, recall how intimately I have revealed myself to you. I am a God who hears, who sees, who acts, and who loves without restraint. Let your worship rise from a grateful heart. Worship is not merely singing. It is a posture of adoration toward me. It is your spirit connecting to mine, acknowledging that I alone am worthy of your devotion. Bring me your heart in worship when you feel overwhelmed. In that act of surrender, my glory will descend upon you, saturating your soul with a peace that defies logic. Embrace the process of healing. Allow me to mend the wounds others cannot see. Emotional scars, mental strains, spiritual anguish. Place them in my capable hands. Healing might not be instantaneous, but my touch guarantees progress. Day by day, as you lean on me, my restoring power will stitch every tear and replace your brokenness with wholeness. Resist the urge to mask your pain or to run from it. Instead, bring it all into my healing presence. Recognize the authority I have entrusted to you as my child. You are not a pawn in the chaos of life. You are an heir to my kingdom, carrying the power of my spirit within you. Use that authority to speak life, to resist darkness, and to stand unshaken in the face of trials. You are authorized to walk in victory, not as one cowering under circumstances, but as one who knows my conquering might resides in you. Hope is my gift to you. Cling to it with unwavering determination. When your senses suggest all is lost, hope will remind you of my faithfulness. When society declares the odds are impossible, hope will whisper that nothing is too hard for me. Hope will anchor you to my promises, preventing you from drifting into despair. Let hope be the lens through which you view the world, seeing possibilities and breakthroughs where others see only devastation. I know that sometimes my ways are mysterious. You have prayed for answers and solutions, yet they have not come in the manner or timing you desired. Even so, trust my heart. I weave blessings into my responses in ways that often exceed your comprehension. Do not fear the unknown. I am already there. I walk ahead of you, smoothing the road, preparing a place of rest, and ensuring that no obstacle can thwart my plan. Stand firm in faith, beloved one. The storms may intensify, but I am the master of the wind and waves. I am the one who tells the lightning where it should strike and the seas where they must stop. I hold the entire universe in my hand and still cradle your soul with tender devotion. Let this reality shape your perspective. You serve a God who is both infinitely powerful and intimately personal. Do not hesitate to shine. Let the flame of my presence within you burn brightly, illuminating the lives of those around you. You do not need a pulpit to reflect my glory. Your workplace, your home, your daily interactions all become altars where my love can be displayed. You carry my fragrance into every setting you enter. Be bold in your kindness, generous in your patience, unyielding in your love. Through you, I desire to draw hearts closer to me. Cultivate an environment of faith around you. Surround yourself with voices that encourage and challenge you toward deeper surrender. Seek out my truth daily, resisting the tides of confusion that try to sway you. Stand guard over what you allow into your heart and mind. For you become what you dwell upon. Let my words be the loudest in your life, overriding every contradiction from your circumstances. When you stumble, and you will, for all stumble in many ways, do not remain in condemnation. Remember, I have provided forgiveness. Approach me boldly, confessing your sins, and I will wash you clean. The blood I shed was more than enough to cover every shortcoming, every moment of moral failure. Once you repent, do not dwell in the past. Rise up, assured that my grace is sufficient. Learn from your mistakes and move forward, forging a closer bond with me. Let the cross be your constant reminder that I value you above my own comfort. I endured the horror of the crucifixion so that sin and shame would no longer hold you captive. My resurrection declares that even the final enemy, death itself, cannot stand against my power. Live in the fullness of this victory with a heart alive to eternal truths. No matter how grim a situation appears, resurrection power is always an option when I am involved. I know you have questions. Some revolve around injustices you see while others pertain to your own losses. Bring them to me. I am not intimidated by your doubts or queries. I hold timeless wisdom and eternal perspective. Even if I don't reveal every detail of my plan, trust that I work all things together for good for those who love me. Keep your heart from bitterness by remembering my sovereignty and my love. Be relentless in faith. When an obstacle stands before you, speak my promise over it. Approach every problem from a position of victory, not defeat. Remind yourself that I have called you more than a conqueror. Stand on the authority of my name, the name above every other name. In that name is power to heal, to restore, to deliver, and to save. Above all, remember that I have drawn you into a relationship with me because I delight in you. I long for fellowship more than for your rituals. Yes, I cherish your prayers, your praises, and your service. But even more, I cherish your heart. Walk with me in honesty and vulnerability. Pour out your love upon me, and you will experience a depth of communion that transcends mere religion. Invite me into every aspect of your life, your career, your family, your friendships. Watch how I bring harmony where there was discord, fruitfulness where there was barrenness, and joy where there was sorrow. I am the God of the overflow, ready to saturate your existence with abundance beyond what you can ask or think. As you conclude your day, lay your worries at my feet. I will watch over you as you sleep, ministering to your spirit in the silence of the night. When morning comes, my mercies will be new and my grace will be abundant for the challenges of a fresh day. This pattern, seeking me in the morning, resting in me at night, will create a cycle of supernatural peace that guards your mind from the chaos of worldly pressures. Let this day mark a turning point where you transition from doubt to unwavering trust. From fear to bold courage, from insecurity to grounded identity in my love. It is not by might or by human power, but by my Spirit that you will conquer obstacles and step into the inheritance I have carved out for you. You see, I take pleasure in caring for you. Never doubt that my watchful eye has guided you from the very beginning, orchestrating moments of divine intervention that you might have overlooked. Pause sometimes and look back. Recognize the tapestry of my goodness woven into your history. Let gratitude flood your soul anew, spurring you to live wholeheartedly in the present and anticipate the future with excitement. No weapon formed against you can prosper if you remain under the shadow of my wings. Yes, you will face battles, but you fight from a position of victory, not defeat. My angels encamp around those who reverence my name. They stand guard to shield you from unseen dangers. My glory is your rear guard, protecting you from the lingering shadows of past mistakes. Remember this. The powers of darkness tremble when you walk in the light of my word. Demonic forces that once intimidated you have no hold over a heart fully surrendered to me. Confess my lordship, apply my truth, and watch the enemy flee. Stand unwavering, wearing the armor I have provided, and fear not, for I am with you always. Your heart was designed to be a dwelling place for my spirit. Let it be free from clutter, from the destructive residue of anger, envy, and selfish ambition. Instead, fill it with the fruit of my spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. As these qualities grow in you, your life will testify of my power to transform hearts and renew minds. You do not need anyone to validate your calling. For I, the Lord, have already set my seal upon you. I have equipped you with gifts, shaped your character, and placed you strategically where you are. Rise up with confidence. Take hold of the opportunities one present and trust that my grace enables you to carry them out successfully. Failure is not the end. It is simply a step in the journey, a lesson wrapped in my mercy. My beloved child, you have been through seasons that tested your resolve and your faith. Yet here you stand, a living testament to my sustaining power. Do you realize how far you have come? Let that knowledge fill you with hope for the journey yet ahead. I assure you that I, who began a good work in you, will bring it to completion. I do not leave my handiwork unfinished. Yes, life can be unpredictable. Tragedies strike without warning, and not every question finds an immediate answer. But I remain the steadfast hope of your soul. In joys and sorrows, in triumphs and trials, in clarity and confusion, I am your constant. Come what may, I will never relent in my pursuit of your heart. If you feel you have drifted from me, return now. I stand with open arms, longing to embrace you once again. Nothing you have done can separate you from my love. Let repentance usher you back into communion with me. Every moment spent away from me is a moment forfeited to lesser pursuits. Come back to the safety of my presence and let me clothe you with honor, fill you with fresh vision, and reignite your passion for life. Pray with boldness, worship with abandon, and love with extravagance. These are the hallmarks of my children, unafraid to declare their devotion, unashamed to proclaim my name. Let your life shine as a bright beacon for others wandering in the darkness of hopelessness. Point them to me through your compassion, your testimony, and your unwavering faith. And always remember, you are mine. I am fiercely protective of you. No fear, no lie, no adversity can snatch you out of my hand. When uncertainty looms large, anchor your soul in this ultimate truth. I, your Father, your Savior, your God, am unshakably committed to your well-being. Receive my peace now. Inhale my grace. Exhale your worries. Wrap yourself in my promises. They are as unyielding as the foundation of the earth. Let my words dwell within you, echoing through every chamber of your heart and mind. This is my love song to you. A divine symphony composed for your healing, your growth, and your delight. Rest in me tonight, confident that I watch over you with immeasurable affection. Wake in the morning, ready to conquer new challenges with me by your side. Keep your eyes fixed on the horizon of hope. For your best days are not behind you. They lie ahead in the unfolding chapters of the story I am writing in your life. Thus I speak to you as I have always spoken to the humble in heart. Listen and believe. Embrace my words, for they are life. They are truth. They are my unbreakable bond with you. As you step forward in faith, watch doors swing open, chains fall off, and the impossible become reality. Here I stand, your eternal Father, your faithful companion, your mighty God. And I will never stop loving you. I am your shepherd, and I am here with you right now, breathing hope into the depths of your heart. I see every hidden fear, every unspoken doubt. I understand the silent battles that rage in your mind, the conflicts that keep you awake at night, wondering if there will ever be a morning bright enough to calm your anxious spirit. I invite you to write down your prayer request wherever you can, because I treasure every concern that dwells in your heart. And yes, all those good things you desire are not impossible for me. I want you to believe that I can do exceedingly more than you imagine. For I am the God who fashions miracles out of what seems hopeless and renews hearts that think they have run out of possibilities. I have endless ways to nurture you, protect you, and guide you to green pastures where you may rest in peace. I will lead you beside still waters so your soul finds restoration in my presence. I will guide you on paths of righteousness for the honor of my name. Even when you feel as though you are walking through the darkest of valleys and it seems there is no light to illuminate your way, I tell you, do not fear. My rod and my staff are not just symbols of discipline. They are there to steady you, to strengthen you, and to keep you from stumbling in the unseen pitfalls of life. They infuse you with courage you did not know you had. They surround you with security that quiets every tremor of fear. Even in the presence of enemies, be they visible threats, hidden anxieties, or painful memories, I prepare a table overflowing with provision and abundance for you. Those who rise against you, those who wish you harm, will see that I've covered you with my blessing and clothed you in my protection. I promise to fill your heart with wisdom, to give you insights that surpass your understanding, to help you navigate each day with clarity of spirit. Your cup, the container of your life, will overflow with the blessings my hand extends toward you. My goodness and mercy shall follow you, not just for a fleeting moment, but throughout every season of your life, and I have prepared for you a dwelling place in my eternal home. I long for you to dwell with me day after day in perpetual love and peace, never again feeling the cold grip of loneliness or despair. I see that fear sometimes tries to hold you back. But remember, I am here and I am not simply near you. I am living within you. My presence wraps itself around you like a garment of light, a holy covering of perfect love. That love casts out fear so you can stand tall, shoulders unbowed by the burdens that once weighed you down. Do not worry about the dangers or the forces that swirl around you. For in my mighty hand you are secure, and no darkness can snatch you away from me. I surround you with my protection so thoroughly that even when the storms howl, you can close your eyes and feel my calm. Let my peace become the anchor of your soul. I urge you to seek me with all your heart. Draw near to me. Come into the secret place of prayer and communion, where I whisper truths into your spirit and plant seeds of hope in the soil of your faith. My heart yearns for your closeness, for honest, unguarded moments in which you trust me with all your worries, all your dreams, and all that lies in between. Let my words sink into your soul and build you up from within. Let them create an unshakable fortress in your mind, so that no negative thought has the power to defeat you. I have written my wonders on the pages of creation, in the sunlit mornings that greet you, in the starry evenings that comfort you. But I also want to inscribe my love on the walls of your mind, to root deeply within you the assurance that I am the giver of all good things and that you are worthy to receive them. No longer waste precious time debating whether you deserve to be blessed. My plan is to bless you and to overflow your life with gifts that reflect my love. Receive these messages with faith, for I, your God, speak them to you now. Dare to believe even when circumstances try to choke out hope. Give me your anxiety. Place your fears at my feet because they are too heavy for you to carry. Give me your sadness, that grief which feels like a persistent shadow following you. I do not want you burdened by these weights any longer. Hand them to me and I will exchange them for my peace. A peace that transcends all human understanding. You can trust me, for my love is perfect and my promises stand firm through all generations. Understand this. I have many beautiful things in store for you. But above everything else, I want your faith and loyalty, your honest devotion. When you rest in my arms without doubt or suspicion, my blessings will find you even in the most unexpected places. Offer me all your uncertainties, all your questions about tomorrow, because your future lies in my hands. I have always taken care of you, and I will continue to do so. In times of testing, you will see my faithfulness. In seasons of uncertainty, you will find my direction. Lean into me. Let go of your fears and find that you are always under my watchful care. I see the sadness that sometimes stirs within you like a storm at sea, tossing your emotions as though they are small vessels in a violent current. I desire for you to live a stable life, free from the constant fear of drifting away. I want you to feel better, truly better, resting in the knowledge that I care about your every need. Rise up with the strength I have placed within you and keep moving forward. The path is prepared. You are not alone. I walk with you. I prepare you to overcome every trial, to meet every challenge with the boldness I have placed in your spirit. When night falls, I become the lamp that lights your next step. When day dawns, I am the shield that deflects the arrows of the enemy. Give my Holy Spirit the opportunity to govern your emotions and shape your character. For I am eager to teach you how to speak words of life, words that build you and others up, words that plant seeds of encouragement rather than condemnation. Come to my written word and see that I am humble at heart and have always used words to bring healing, forgiveness, and blessing. My child, I call you to be like me, to speak life wherever you go. Miracles spring forth when you embrace my promises with unwavering faith and speak them into the world around you. Use your words to bless, to encourage, to uplift those you meet. You will see victories on every front when you learn to walk by faith and not be swayed by fleeting emotions or appearances. Resist the urge to make choices purely from how you feel in a single moment. Look ahead. Consider the legacy you will leave and how your decisions affect the people you love. An impulsive choice made in confusion can create deep wounds that are slow to heal. But with me, you can find clarity. I've endowed you with strength to be more than a conqueror. But your journey begins with how you live in your own heart and mind. Surround yourself with positive influences, with friends who cheer you on toward love and goodness. Turn away from vices that promise escape but lead to captivity. Guard the entrance of your home, both your physical home and the home of your mind, against those who would sow seeds of discord, who thrive on gossip, who distort reality with fear, or who would tear down your faith with untruths. If you give too much of your attention to those voices, you allow them to disturb the peace I placed within you. They will try to rob you of your dreams, mocking your plans and casting doubt on your deepest hopes. But I will remove from your heart the longing to return to relationships that do not help you grow in my love. You have already shared with them who I am. And if they chose not to seek me, if they close their hearts to my knock, there's little more you can do besides pray for them. I see their intentions. Some may return to you with cunning words, looking to entangle you again. They are being used by the one who wants to devour your soul. But remember, you are my fertile ground. You do not need to accept the seeds of defeat that the careless or the malicious would try to scatter in your life. Listen carefully to all that I say and share my words with your family. It costs you nothing to spread hope, to offer an encouraging message each day, to speak life into a weary soul. I use many voices in this world to bring you my message. You are my beloved child, the daughter or son of the Almighty God. I love you deeply. I accompany you through every sunrise and comfort you in the loneliest nights. These words flow from my heart steeped in perfect love, and they are dedicated to you so that you may know how cherished you are and find unshakable peace. Now come to me in prayer. Whisper with your own lips or in the quiet chamber of your soul. Beloved God, I receive your words and your love. This small but genuine act of surrender opens the door for my grace to flood your life. I'm never late. I stand right here at the edge of your worries, at the border of your doubts, ready to shine my light into every dark corner. I want to be the first voice you hear in the morning, the gentle light that stirs your eyelids to open. I want my words to sink into your spirit like a soothing breeze, letter by letter, carving hope and truth into your innermost being. I look forward to this daily encounter with you. A time of joy where you bring to me not only your triumphs but also your struggles, big and small. I know you hunger and thirst for a deeper sense of my presence. So I have prepared nourishing spiritual food for you. And I myself will serve it to you today. I want you to leave your home with a full heart, fortified from within, equipped to face the world without succumbing to fear or discouragement. Hold these moments with me as sacred. For later, when you step outside into a busy, hurting world, you will meet many weary people who may have forgotten where the fountain of peace lies. They will see you shining with joy, like a traveler who has found living water in a desert wasteland. That glowing peace within you, this unexplainable joy, is a testament to your faith in me and my abiding presence in your life. When we meet each morning in the quiet of your room, you lay all your burdens at my feet. There, every chain that once held you captive falls away. I anoint your head with the oil of gladness and clothe you in garments of righteousness and dignity. Then when you step out into the day, you do so as a warrior, nimble and prepared for whatever challenges come your way. Your time with me is your training ground, your spiritual exercise that awakens the strength I placed within you. With this strength, you can stand firm, unwavering. Even if thousands around you fall into despair, you remain under my protection, shielded by my love, and the arrows of discouragement will not destroy you. Open your heart every day, letting me walk through every corridor of your soul. Let me speak my word to you, painting a smile on your face and granting you the wisdom to navigate life's complexities. Answer me now with your faith, with your eager expectation that I am who I say I am. The faithful God who never forgets or abandons my own. You may not see every detail of the plan, but trust that I am always on time, always by your side, and always working all things together for your good. New doors of opportunity are about to open. Some old doors have closed and that caused you disappointment. You might have wondered if I had overlooked your cries. But you believed in my power even when circumstances contradicted it. Therefore, I will bring restoration, returning blessings once lost in prior seasons. In due time, you will see the treasure you have been accumulating far more valuable than anything you once lamented. Do not keep your mind locked onto past regrets, shattered relationships, or missed opportunities. If you erred, you have repented and I have forgiven you. If someone wronged you, release them from your resentment. Avoid allowing hatred or vengeance to harden your heart. Learn from betrayal so you can recognize who is trustworthy. Let your gaze shift forward to the horizon brimming with new blessings I have prepared for you. We walk together toward a fresh victory down an uncharted road. If you look carefully, you will see a mountain to climb and beyond it a valley bursting with abundant harvest. My precious child, you are alive for a reason and I want you fully convinced of your worth. Care for yourself. Honor the life I have entrusted to you by taking care of your soul, your mind, and your body. Each dawn, let your eyes open with the confidence of one who knows they have a divine purpose with many fruitful days ahead. The success and prosperity of your family, your personal fulfillment, and the joy of your legacy all lie in the future I have set before you. You already have enough wisdom to bring healing to many hurting people in the world. And as you listen to my words, your entire being becomes saturated with supernatural joy. Any trace of depression that lingered around your heart flees from the radiance of my love. Let these wondrous gifts come alive in you as living testimonies of my grace, mercy, and goodness. Prepare yourself. Miracles are about to burst forth in unprecedented ways. The world around you will be shaken as I pour out my spirit, and others will see my light shining through you. Beware though of pride. Do not let your heart grow haughty or self-sufficient, forgetting that all your triumphs come from my hand. I want to showcase my glory in the lives of the humble, the downtrodden, the outcast, those who were judged and condemned by the world without ever being truly understood. I will raise them up, and I will raise you up. The transformation that comes is the work of my sovereign power. For I am the King of glory. I hold your entire family and every breath of your life in my hands. And with compassion, I choose to bless you. Yes, I see the monumental challenges you are facing right now. I know that pain, confusion, and trials have visited your doorstep, but I speak these words directly to your soul. The enemy has no authority to steal your destiny or diminish what I have freely bestowed upon you. So cling to my word. Feed on it like bread and living water for your spirit. Within my word, you will find a deeper desire to live and to persevere, a fresh determination to fight the good fight of faith. You might feel the waves of tribulation crashing around you, but I assure you that I am still your strong anchor. You had so many plans that seem to have dissolved into disappointment. At times you wonder if your dreams will ever materialize. Let me ask you a question. Will you believe me if I say I have something infinitely better for you? I chose you to be brave, to endure. Yesterday you felt weak, almost ready to give up. But in this moment, as these words sink into your heart, feel your mindset shift. You are regaining hope, feeling renewed, supported, and loved. Yesterday you tasted defeat. Today you stand in victory, aware of my mighty hand securing you. This transformation is real and ongoing. You lost many things along the way, but everything changes now. I will use you as a testimony for many who watch your life. Those who doubted my power will reconsider. Those who turned away from me will feel the stirring of repentance. Those who denied my existence will return to seek me. In these days of turmoil, you will be a guiding light, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. I am pouring out my grace upon you so you can sense my love in a tangible way and carry hope to the hurting hearts you encounter. All I ask is that you trust me wholeheartedly and refuse to listen to the negativity swirling around you. The enemy's words are like dust scattered by the wind. They cannot stand unless you allow them to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Let your heart hold tightly to my promises, and you will see the breakthroughs you have long awaited. Sense my presence even now, and always remember how deeply I love you. These words that reach you have not arrived here by chance. They are personal, carefully directed to you. In me, there is no ultimate defeat or failure. The battles of life will come, but we will face them side by side. In the day of adversity, I will wrap you in my loving arms, speaking comfort into your ear. You matter to me. Your predicament is close to my heart. Yes, the world is full of trials, but recall that I overcame the world through the cross and resurrection. I now offer you that same power to rise above every limitation and step into the fullness of my promises. Feel the living waters of my spirit welling up inside you, quenching the thirst of your wounded soul, purifying anything that hinders you and fortifying your resolve to keep moving forward. If you are searching for me, you will find me. If you call my name in the stillness of morning or the heaviness of night, I will come. I will draw near to you. Whether you are in seasons of prosperity or scarcity, you are not defeated, and your story does not end in the ashes of disappointment. The storms may rage, but eventually the raging sea hears my voice and grows calm. Even this moment of peace you feel right now is a divine gift. Accept it with a grateful heart. Do not dismiss it. telling yourself you do not deserve such relief. My love is not something to be earned by perfection. It is given as a grace to be received. Yes, there is a spiritual battle all around. The enemy prowls like a lion, searching for souls to devour, attempting to paralyze you with confusion or despair. Yet I am here standing guard over your life. I only ask for a small seed of your faith, just enough for you to choose to believe. Allow my everlasting love to protect you when the adversary strikes. Life can shift drastically in a moment. It is natural sometimes to weep, to feel overwhelmed. Those tears are a release, a healing flow for your soul, but never let them define you. You will not remain forever in sorrow. You will not be locked into a cycle of failures that repeats until the end of your days. When those who oppose you or misunderstand you speak words of condemnation, they hope to keep you face down in the dust. But I came to give you abundant life, to raise your eyes toward heaven, to stir the embers of courage in your heart, so you will stand again. I see how you have been tempted to surrender, thinking there is no reason to continue the fight. But my purpose for you is still alive. My plan for your family remains even when you feel at your lowest. You cannot simply walk away now. You must not surrender to despair. Do not journey back to the land of brokenness and misery. That is not my will for you. My will is for you to flourish, to rise up in supernatural strength, not relying on your own instincts or fleeting emotions, but anchored in my unchanging nature. Your victory is not hinged on what you feel or what the world says. If you face rejection or harsh circumstances, do not conclude that I have withdrawn my love. I am writing these words upon your heart so that you will recall them every day, no matter what storms come. My love for you grows stronger with every breath you take. So if you find yourself wounded by emotional strife, do not seal yourself away in loneliness, convinced that no one cares or understands. Remember who I am. I am the one speaking to you now. And the tenderness you feel between these words is very real. You sense the healing power of my love because it resonates with the deepest longings of your soul. Tell me who I am to you, child. Am I a distant stranger or the close friend who never leaves you? Because I am not a phantom of your imagination. My words carry the warmth of genuine affection. If you doubt my friendship, if you truly wish for me to stay away, be honest with me now. I can handle your honesty. Yet, no matter what you say, I will not walk away. Even if you try to run in the opposite direction, I will keep pursuing you. My commitment to you is unbreakable and eternal. My heart is bound to you in a covenant of steadfast love. I am not like the world. I do not abandon you when times get tough. I stand here, arms open day after day, gently reminding you of my devotion, waiting for the day you decide to trust me wholeheartedly. Yes, you already feel the gentle pull in your heart, the sweet longing to lean into my embrace. I want to help you navigate this season. Yes, it might feel dark and suffocating. But remember, every tunnel has an exit. Every storm eventually subsides. Stop wrestling alone. You do not have to fix everything on your own. Surrender your plans, your heartaches, your questions to me. Let me fill your emptiness with my presence, which is never hollow or lacking. Listen closely. You are not alone. Your heart is not truly empty. I dwell there even when your feelings tell you otherwise. I have never left you and I never will. Let this day be a memorial of my unwavering love for you. As you rest in this truth, the pit of hopelessness will be replaced by the wellsprings of joy, the sorrow turned into dancing. When you face tribulation in the world, do not be afraid. My word shall be the light that guides your path. Your adversaries may predict your defeat, but my lips declare otherwise. Do not be afraid. Do not relent, for I am with you. In your fiercest storms, I will carry you. When tears fill your eyes, I will be there to catch them. To hear the raw honesty in your pleas. No tear goes unnoticed by me. Your life is precious. Your cries are precious. And I have every intention of continuing to show you my love in ways that will leave no room for doubt. Day after day, I stand at the doorway of your life, actively guarding and caring for your needs. I call upon my angels to assist you, to set in motion answers to your prayers. There is power in your petitions, not because of your own might, but because I delight in your faith. And you know by now that I love to respond to faith. I hear the beat of your heart. I see your tears of longing. And I rejoice in every moment you choose to trust that I'm indeed a good Father who has not forgotten you. So settle your anxieties in me. You are concerned about tomorrow, unsure how you will manage with limited resources. But once again, allow me to hold you, to cradle your vulnerable heart in my loving hands. Feel my infinite power holding you safe. Let me calm the whirlpool of anxious thoughts. Drink deeply of my peace, for I am the God of the impossible, the supplier of all your needs, and the caretaker of every aspect of your life. I am your Lord, your provider, your Redeemer, the one who watches you with eyes of compassion. I am also your shepherd, guiding you to places of nourishment and spiritual refreshment. You will walk in my paths of righteousness, free from stumbling. Because my light goes before you. Even if you encounter valleys overshadowed by danger and heartbreak, you will not bow to fear. You will know that I stand at your side. By peaceful streams, I will show you that I am your loving Father, your fortress, the safe refuge in every storm. Cloaked in my tender mercies, you will find that in the very moment you cry out, a miracle can unfold. Kneel before me and you will see my blessing pour out over your life. The enemy shouts may echo around you, but my words are more powerful. For I speak life where darkness tries to creep in. This battle you are fighting is daily. Your faith is a mighty weapon. Do not forget you are not just a servant or a bystander. You are my beloved child, a warrior who has already been granted victory. Nothing is impossible for me. And because you belong to me, you can march forward in confidence. If obstacles appear like unbreakable walls of iron, do not tremble. Recall that I have given you authority to overcome all the power of the enemy, to trample on the snares and illusions of darkness. Let your eyes reflect courage rather than terror. Stand firm, for you have my backing. I know the tears have fallen from your eyes, and I know the exact reasons behind each tear. Nothing in all creation is hidden from me, your Creator. It may be loneliness that stings the deepest, especially when those you trusted the most slipped away. But know this, in your isolation, you are never truly alone. I am intimately familiar with your heart's every longing. Perhaps you thought no one could ever fill that void, but my presence can fill it. My voice can soothe the ache in your soul. I am the same God who gave you gladness in the past, and I am still able to give you joy in the present. If you can sense my voice right now, do not harden your heart or hide from me. This is the very love you have been yearning for. The love that comes looking for you. For my name's sake, I will care for you and defend you. Even in situations that appear hopeless, I will turn them for good. I will never desert you. With these words, I wipe away your tears, restore health to your body, and transform your raw sorrow into a celebration of my faithfulness. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. As you cling to my name, I will fill you with exuberant joy so that each morning you arise renewed, certain of my ability to rescue. I am your defender, your advocate, your conquering king. You know me by many names, but the greatest name I want you to remember is that I am love unceasing and unbreakable. Precious child, do not be sad thinking I have ignored your needs. I have something greater in store, something beyond your present comprehension. Even when I withhold something you asked for, it is not in cruelty or neglect. But because my wisdom surpasses your own, trust me enough to relinquish your bitterness, to resist the lies that whisper, I have forsaken you. Instead, relax in the gentle current of my compassion. Submerge your anxieties under the waves of my presence until they dissolve. Let the fire of my love refine every hidden wound, healing you from the inside out. Allow my peace to soothe your frazzled nerves and my joy to rekindle your hope. Do not be upset because certain paths you wanted to follow have been blocked. In time you will see my hand of protection and guidance. One day you will look back with the clarity that only hindsight can bring. And you will marvel at how I orchestrated each detail. You will realize that I always had the perfect answer ready for you. Sometimes it was disguised behind circumstances you didn't understand, but it was there, quietly unfolding for your good. I gave you my very best, though your natural eyes could not fully appreciate it in that moment. A day is coming when you will see it all clearly, and you will glorify me for my kindness and care. Days of clouds and cold rain do not last forever. Eventually, the skies open and warm sunlight pours through. A sign that new life and blessings are emerging. Health, provision, unity in your relationships. These are just a few of the gifts I'm faithful to supply. And there is more. I have so many additional blessings waiting for you. Things you have not even thought to request, but which my heart yearns to give you. My thoughts and plans for you are more expansive than you can imagine, and they are always rooted in perfect love. Even now, I'm moving toward you with your blessing in hand. Open your arms wide to receive it. Let your spirit be eager, free of cynicism or self-doubt. In front of others, you sometimes exude strength, but I see the hidden tears you shed in solitude. Go ahead, weep if you need to. I gave you the capacity to express sorrow as a way to release the tension that binds your heart. And as you cry, let the knowledge of my unfailing affection be your anchor. When the storm passes, you will see that my love remains. It has never left. It will never lessen. You have labored for years, giving your best in jobs, ministries, or relationships. And too often people have not truly valued your dedication. Yet I tell you, keep loving, keep pressing on, keep sharing kindness. Your reward does not come from human applause, but from my eternal kingdom, where no act of love goes unnoticed. When you feel drained by exhaustion, convinced your efforts have been in vain, remember, I have a special reward for you. When you come to me in prayer, your tired soul is invigorated by my holy power. This isn't about putting on a show of piety. When you kneel down alone behind closed doors, you do not have to pretend. I see every angle of your heart, every unspoken intention. I accept you as you are and help you become all I've designed you to be. Yes. Pour out your request before me every day, acknowledging me as your provider, your shepherd, and your companion on the journey of life. I love to grant your petitions. Be at peace now, confident that you can face the day with the knowledge that your Heavenly Father walks beside you. Even when you stumble, when you see mistakes pile up, my grace is limitless. My mercy is unconditional. I never failed you before. I surely will not fail you now in your hour of greatest need. When your heart throbs with pain, lift your eyes to the heavens and rediscover your renewed strength. My heart's desire is to shower you with a future overflowing with hope and joy. Believe me, you have many chapters yet to write. Do not forfeit them. You may encounter obstacles, but keep walking. Keep leaning on the truths I have whispered to your soul. When trouble comes, do not slump in despair. Let the adversity remind you that I've given you courage to stand. Others may belittle or abandon you, but do not let their rejection define you. Your worth is anchored in my love, not in shifting human opinions. Yes, this can be a year of flourishing beyond your wildest dreams. From all the lessons you have learned, both easy and hard, will blossom spiritual riches and eternal rewards. You are exactly where you need to be for my glory to be revealed in and through you. I have chosen you for my divine purpose. Seek me in prayer with a sincere heart, wholeheartedly surrendering your plans to me. Find your delight in the sweetness of my presence, and I will satisfy the desires deep within you. I see you have taken these words seriously. You are preparing yourself for the tasks before you, determined to be a faithful steward of what I place in your hands. Remember these truths. This is your time to press forward. You cannot afford to stand still, waiting passively. Conditions around you might seem uncertain, but I am your constant. I am with you, unchanging and steadfast. You have come too far to turn back now. Keep building on every victory, no matter how small. Reach out for my hand daily, and take bold steps, trusting that I will sustain you. Even if you walk through the valley of shadows, the gloom of discouragement, or moments of heartbreak, know that I remain your Father, your Creator, your closest friend, your shield, and your everlasting refuge. I love to help you. It is my delight to bless you and dwell in close fellowship with you. I will never refuse you, my presence, nor withhold my faithfulness. Though the news in this world can be alarming, do not let it drown your faith. No news report, no rumor, no crisis can tear you from my embrace. Keep your eyes on me. Draw daily from the wellspring of strength that I provide so you can receive and fully enjoy every blessing I have for you. Together we will chart the course to your destiny. Yes, you will hear unsettling reports, but they need not shake you. Worry no more about the threats that swirl around. My promises stand unshaken. The doctor's diagnosis may sound grim, but remember that your body and your well-being rest securely in my hands. I hold your future, and all my plans are for your good, not to harm you. Because of this, you must not let fear paralyze you. Let my promises sink deep into your heart so they become like treasures stored within. Let these promises ring loudly whenever doubt tries to creep in. Devote a few moments each day to communion with me, telling me your thoughts, your needs, your dreams, and even your regrets. I am fully aware of your mistakes, and I offer forgiveness through the cleansing power of my blood shed on the cross for you. I paid that price so you would not have to carry the heavy load of guilt or remorse. When you come to me genuinely, I wash you clean and no trace of shame remains. You are free to walk forward in victory, free from the chains of the past. Each time you enter my presence and pour out your heart, I will revive you. I will give you twice as much strength as before. I will multiply your blessings so that they overflow. You were not created to limp from one day to the next, weighed down by despair. I designed you to rise up like an eagle, your spirit soaring above the storm clouds. But you must remember what I'm asking of you. Do not allow distractions, negativity, or the voices of discouragement to halt your progress. Listen closely. I have called you to a life of faith, a life that sees beyond what the natural eyes perceive. Keep pressing onward. Do you believe what I am telling you? Answer in your heart with a firm yes, for your assent matters. When you agree with me, you unleash my power in your circumstances. You have worried about curses, about ill intentions from enemies. But trust me, the pit they dig for you will catch them instead. I watch over your going out and your coming in, your rest and your rising. I have assigned angels to guard your path with flaming swords that repel darkness. You carry my authority to trample serpents and scorpions, symbols of every type of evil that tries to harm you. These forces cannot prevail over you, for my spirit is your defender, and I have given you every spiritual weapon you need. So lift your head high, unwavering, gazing at heaven for help. Do not fix your eyes on those who mocked you or tried to undermine your worth. You are firmly in my grasp, and I will never let you slip or strike your foot against the stones they have rolled into your path. Stand confident and do not fear. If you heed the noise of your adversaries, you may invite fear into your life. They might see that tremor in your eyes and seize the moment believing you are weak. But remember, they are powerless to harm you because ultimately they will have to contend with me. Let my majestic light expose their schemes and scatter their darkness. Keep faith. Maintain honesty and integrity in all you do. For the triumph is already secured. Now you can rest in tranquility, free from sleepless nights and anxious thoughts. Nothing and no one has permission to invade the sanctuary of your peace. Keep dwelling in my love and the enemy's arrows will not find you. Face each new dawn with joy and courage, handing all your cares into my capable hands. My armies of light accompany you, and I delight in showing you day after day the depths of my unchanging devotion. If you wish to be an instrument of blessing to others, share these truths. Let your testimony, your life, your words awaken hope in those you love, in those who need to remember that I am alive and I am always listening. You become part of my army of good news every time you spread my message of love and redemption. I have a special calling for each person who surrenders to my will. And you, my precious child, are no exception. I will use you in powerful ways that bring glory to my name and joy to your heart. So take a deep breath and rest in the assurance that I, your God, will never let you walk alone. When the road is harsh, I carry you. When your spirit is heavy, I sustain you. When confusion darkens your horizon, I become your lighthouse. When weariness makes you stagger, I whisper new strength into your bones. Listen to my voice, child, and hold tight to these promises. They are not empty words. They are my everlasting covenant of love with you. I know the size of this message is vast, yet my love for you is infinitely larger. There is no limit to the ways I can express it, no boundary to my desire for your well-being. When you question, is there really enough love for me? Let your heart remember my answer. Yes, there is and always will be. I sing over you with delight. I am not a silent observer. I am deeply involved in every beat of your heart, every breath of your lungs, every dream that glimmers on the horizon of your future. Let your faith become a living thing, an ember that glows brighter each time you speak. My promises aloud, each time you trust me in the face of adversity, each time you call upon my name in prayer. You see, my child, I am weaving something beautiful from every thread of your life. The golden ones of triumph and the dark ones of pain. It is a tapestry visible only in its fullness when you step back and view it through the lens of my eternal perspective. Do not despair over the dark threads. They give depth to the picture, highlighting the glimmers of gold and reminding you that I am always working, even in moments you cannot comprehend. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe in the sweetness of my presence. Picture my love draping over you like a soft mantle, calming your anxious heart. Yes, there is a season for tears, but there is also a season for laughter, a season for heartbreak, but also for healing. Your time of healing is near, child. In fact, the process has already begun. You feel the stirring, the gentle nudge of my spirit guiding you to let go of the past, to open your hands and receive the unimaginable blessings I have prepared. I know you are concerned about finances, about relationships, about physical health, about so many pressing issues. But let me speak directly to your heart. When you abide in me, lack will not be your story. When you trust in my provision, you will see my faithfulness. When you lean on my wisdom, you will find clarity for every decision. And when you yield to my grace, you open yourself to a flood of goodness that saturates every area of your life. This does not mean you will never encounter challenges. Rather, it means you will face them with an unshakable sense of security, knowing that your God is bigger than any mountain or giant before you. Yes, you might stumble. Yes, you might question or have moments where your faith feels small. But my kindness never wanes. My mercy is renewed every morning. I encourage you, come to me each day in honest prayer, bringing your joys and your failures, your strengths and your weaknesses. I am never repelled by your humanity. On the contrary, I sent my Son to show you the full extent of my love, to walk among you and carry the weight of sin, so you would know beyond any doubt that my heart overflows with compassion for you. How can I make it clearer? I value you greatly. When you are in pain, I do not stand idly by. I'm already working. When you cry, I gather your tears as precious tokens of your struggle, ready to transform your sorrow into a glorious testimony. Do not hold back from me. Do not think you must have your life in perfect order to approach me. Remember, I see everything and I still call you beloved. Bring your broken pieces, your confusion, and your dread. Lay them at my feet and let me create something astonishingly beautiful with them. I am the potter, you are the clay, and I excel at shaping vessels that carry my glory. Your future is bright as I infuse each day with my light. Where you see walls, I see doorways. Where you see impossibility, I see opportunities for my miraculous power. Allow hope to breathe again in your weary heart. Permit faith to rise like the morning sun, dispelling the shadows of doubt. Give your burdens to me and see if I will not open the floodgates of heaven to bless you in ways beyond your expectation. Keep sowing seeds of righteousness, faith, and love, even when you do not see immediate growth. Every seed you plant in my name will eventually bloom. If ever you become disoriented or feel battered by the trials of life, recall this truth. My presence is enough. I am enough for you. The greatest treasure you can possess is the certainty that you have me and I have you. Like a shepherd calls each sheep by name, I call you, my beloved child, into the safety of my arms. Resist the urge to wander too far. My voice guides you gently. Let that voice be your anchor, your compass, your steady refuge. If you follow it faithfully, you will lack no good thing. Even now, your spirit may be stirring with renewed excitement with a glimmer of possibility. Lean into it. Yes, let your heart dream once more. Dream of breakthroughs, of restored relationships, of spiritual victories, of creative endeavors that honor me and bless others. You were created with purpose, designed for more than mere survival. You were designed to carry my glory into the darkest corners of the earth. You are a torchbearer, illuminating the night with hope. Never forget that your life, when placed in my hands, is a powerful instrument of love, healing, and transformation. It is not about you carrying the entire world. Release that impossible weight. I am the one who carries the universe. You need only carry the portion I assign, trusting that my grace is sufficient for each task. And if you ever sense that your load is becoming too heavy, bring it back to me. Do not be afraid to say, Father, I cannot do this alone. I cherish that vulnerability. I respond by providing fresh strength and perspective. Let your soul be filled with my presence right now in this very breath. Let the words of my promise echo in your heart, reverberating with every heartbeat. I am with you. I love you. I will not fail you. Hide that promise in your heart so that when the storms come, you will remember who stands at your side. Let it carry you through, fueling your resilience and calming the chaos that tries to consume you. In every season, whether you're on the mountaintop of triumph or in the valley of despair, cling to that assurance. Walk with me through the pages of this day. Savor the miracle of being alive, the gift of possessing the breath of life. Each moment is a chance to find me, to praise me, to discover new ways of living in the freedom I've secured for you. Do not fear men's opinions. Do not be swayed by criticism or praise. Keep your focus on me. I will be your shield against insult and your humble reminder that all good things come from my hand. As you draw near to me, I will draw near to you. With each step, you will realize how profoundly you are held and known by my love. When you look at your reflection, do not see someone who is inadequate or unworthy. See who I see. A beautiful creation fashioned in my image. Your flaws, your scars, your regrets, they do not invalidate the intrinsic worth I placed within you. In my hands, even your scars become testimonies of grace. Celebrate your strengths and trust me with your weaknesses. My power is made perfect in your insufficiency. At times, you might feel lost in the masses of humanity, unsure if you matter. But to me, you are never lost in the crowd. I see you individually, intimately. I formed you with purpose, put passions and gifts in you that reflect facets of my own divine nature. Every laugh, every tear, every aspiration is known to me. Do not let the vastness of existence diminish your sense of worth. Instead, let the enormity of my love enlarge your perspective, reminding you that you stand in the shadow of my wings. If you stumble tomorrow, if your faith wavers, if sin entangles you, do not hide your face from me. That is when you need me most. Confess quickly and I will wash you anew. I do not condemn you. Rather, I discipline and love, guiding you onto the path of righteousness so you can flourish. Each new day is an opportunity to start again, to walk more closely in alignment with my spirit. You never have to remain bound to the mistakes of yesterday. My mercies are new every morning. Listen for my voice. In the hush of dawn, in the bustle of midday, in the quiet of evening, I speak in myriad ways. Through scripture, through the kindness of a stranger, through the gentle tug in your heart, through revelations in the hush of prayer. Keep your spiritual senses alert, for I am near and I want to show you more of my heart. Above all, dwell in my love. Let every heartbeat remind you that you are enveloped in an eternal embrace. In my love, you will find the freedom to be who I designed you to be, unchained by fear of failure or condemnation. The more you abide in my love, the more you will see transformation in your mind, your emotions, and your actions. Yes, child, you are free to take bold steps in faith. You are free to hope without restraint, to dream bigger than you ever dared, knowing that the God who shaped galaxies is the very one who shapes your destiny. Any accusation that tries to hold you back is a lie. Stand on the truth of who I am. Stand on the truth of who you are in me. This day, decide to embrace the fullness of life I have for you. Look for ways to spread kindness, words that heal, gestures that comfort, prayers that intercede. Rejoice not only in your blessings, but also in the privilege of blessing others. Watch how your perspective shifts. Instead of focusing on your own limitations, you will start to behold my inexhaustible resources. Instead of dwelling on what you lack, you will celebrate my never-failing provision. Yes, I am with you at every juncture. When you laugh with friends, when you weep alone, when you face a daunting challenge, and when you accomplish a long-awaited goal, let that reality sink in deeply. You will never face a moment outside of my gaze, outside of my heart. You are mine and I rejoice in you. I watch over you while you sleep and I whisper hope into your ear. With the gentle rays of morning, I renew my invitation, calling you to walk another day hand in hand with me. Even if the sky turns gray or troubles loom on the horizon, keep walking in faith. I have parted seas before and I am well able to do it again. I have crumbled walls, raised the dead, and brought forth springs in a desert. What then can stand in the way of my plan for you? Take comfort in these assurances and let them echo throughout your day. Remind yourself of them in moments of doubt. This message is my love letter to you, an extended invitation to deeper intimacy. I ask nothing less than your heart fully and without reservation. And in return I give you my heart, my presence, my eternal kingdom. Let us journey together day by day, hour by hour, step by step into the wondrous destiny I have crafted for you. I do not tire of you. I will not lose patience with you. I am the eternal God, infinite in mercy, lavish in grace, abounding in steadfast love. Let this knowledge flood your soul until fear, anxiety, and discouragement have no room left to dwell. Replace them with the warmth of my devotion. Even as you breathe this very moment, feel my closeness. The breath in your lungs is a testament to the life I have gifted you. Use it to speak words of faith and gratitude. Let your voice declare my goodness to the heavens. And whenever you falter, whenever the shadows return, remember I am just a whisper away, a prayer away, a heartbeat away. Call my name. Father, Abba, Savior, Redeemer, and I will answer. I will rescue. I will sustain. I will carry you when your feet can no longer endure the journey. Yes, my beloved child, it is true. I am always here. My arms are always open. My heart is always for you for all eternity. I am yours and you are mine. Let the final word of this devotion echo in your spirit. A simple affirmation of our everlasting bond. Amen. And know that in my language of eternal love, that word means far more than the end. It means so be it. An unbreakable decree from the heart of your God who treasures you beyond measure. I'm the one who remains with you always, now and forever. So be it. Amen.